for undead now?
I don't know.
Say that question again.
How do I minimize like what an ability says?
Oh, click on the name.
Yeah, just click on the name. I don't know.
Remember-
Oh, there we go. Thanks.
Great, window capture's not working.
Thank you kindly.
You be welcome.
Alright, window capture. Goodbye. I need to make a new one. New window capture.
Link to Friendos to watch.
I do apologize if this session is somewhat underwhelming because I'm sleepy.
I am rather
I
am rather concerned about this session.
I have hiccups.
Oh, it's fine. You won't turn into a vampire or anything.
Probably.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, what a horrible night to have a curse.
Yeah.
I've been
What a
waiting
night
to
to
use
be
that one.
alive.
Well, luckily there's nobody really worth biting in the party.
Gloria's like,
Because two of the people are metal, and then there's Aloria.
Gloria's like, excuse you, I'm a snack.
I want it.
Yeah, but not a good one.
There we go.
Fucking technique.
I'm a
Okay.
snack.
Are you live?
I was gonna say, you're like Jack's beef jerky and Angie's vegan.
My friend said Tim for more shenaniganry.
Let
Tim.
me fix this
Tim.
Discord voice thing real quick.
Hey, what do you
Should
guys
roll
think
my
would
hit
be
die.
more useful? Knock, Dragon Breath, or
Oh shit.
or
I said,
Detect Thoughts.
Every time I hear detect thoughts, I just think of
yeah.
like thoughts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not good at these things.
Aloria, all women are queens.
But if she breathes, she a fault. Like me.
Okay.
I'm trying to fix this.
1d3 at third level. Sorry, I'm reading who's.
Good. Oh. Let's turn down the Bro Magist yells, thought detected.
There, it should only show the people that are talking now. Someone say something.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello?
It's nice to meet you.
Arkle
That was
showed me
terrifying.
this stream overlay that you can get that'll show who's talking on the screen, so people that way they don't keep getting like drywall and energy confused, even though they shouldn't be getting drywall and energy confused. And, like me and you confused.
I think
I
that's
guess I'm
only
unique
Michi
enough
who gets
to
us
stand out.
confused.
No, this is chat too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know we sounded that similar, but
I don't think you guys
okay.
sound similar at all.
I don't either, but I'm just
I mean,
doing
Arkolf
it
and I sound like we're basically the same person.
right?
Sure.
I mean,
I
that's
mean, you can't even tell the difference between us.
Really. It's really frustrating
So-
sometimes.
funny story about that actually. I used to be.
Oh boy.
I used to work at Sonic, right? And
Sonic.
I was one of the night shift managers, and the other night shift manager was this guy with this really deep, like booming voice, and then there's me. So we would fuck with people. We would be like, I'd start taking the order on the drive-thru, and he'd come in like halfway through and take the rest of it, and then I would come in at the end, and then people would be like, and then one guy actually called me out on it. He goes, "Actually, your voice got really deep there for a second." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I got a throat problem."
Okay, but a question I've had about like working at Sonic is like, do you have better chances if you put "I know how to roller skate" on my resume?
I mean,
Okay.
I skated really well. I still have my skates, and
I can't
stopped
roller
working there
skate, but I
years
can
ago.
rollerblade. Also, I hope that, like, because Twitch chat can see it, they like my new Discord icon. My new Discord app. Michi just sounds so manly. I'm the fucking manliest bitch here. I have balls that are, like, huge.
She has balls of steel.
Balls of steel.
Okay, John St. John.
She's here to kick ass and chew gum, and she's all out of gum.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Drywall, did you
Damn it.
change your icon too?
Yeah, I decided I didn't really care for the shitty job that I did on the last one.
I think
and
everybody
I'm like,
changed their icon except for you.
Except for you
Okay.
and Arkolf and Angie, and so just Michi and I have like fucking midlife crisis every 3 months with our icons.
Arkolf and Engie changed theirs. Engie changed his back, but he changed it the other day.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
change my roll 21. I
Yeah,
should've
yeah,
just said
that's what
that.
I was looking at
I didn't
first.
see
Okay.
my roll 21.
I was about to say I'm no longer a horny boy.
I don't have a roll 21 right now because I accidentally.
Arkolf, we
deleted all
both
of
know
them.
that's a lie.
I literally
What?
deleted all of my images off of roll 20 by accident because I was clearing off my notifications and I fucked up.
Arkolf, are you a horny boy?
No. I was
I
talking
thought it
about
was
the
you.
raw image.
I know, I was gonna say, Ari's icon isn't even there on my thing.
I
She's
know
just
because I fucked
nothing.
up and accidentally deleted all of my content on roll 20 and had to
I'll be right back.
It's
I'm gonna
because
go get a
she's the
drink.
omnipresent voice of God. She's disembodied.
Here, I'll
My
fix
rips are
it.
killing me.
I don't know how to
My
fix
butt's-
it.
My butt is disembodied.
Hold on. Let me fix my account. Picture.
By the way, guys, aren't those trees just fucking lifelike? Bob Ross would be so fucking jealous of your skill.
Just like that, I'm back.
I thought they were broccoli sticks.
Best damn trees you ever saw.
Everybody's making the kick ass and chew gum meme now.
Arkolf's
About
got
me.
them on a Duke Nukem kick.
Good.
Da-da.
I should see if there's friendos that would want to watch, like other than the ones I linked.
Sorry, chat. We're running a bit behind. People had to finish leveling up.
We're a little bit behind because we're fucking scrubs.
It's okay. I still love you, Michi.
Also, if you wish to see our new...
I'm a goddamn delight, and I'm not a scrub.
I love
If you wish to see our new displays, you will have to refresh the page.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Oh, I'm switching my display actually just now.
Oh, I'll have to refresh the page.
I don't have my
Ridiculous.
other pictures are on my Surface, so I can't do anything. Upload what I actually wanted to upload. So I'll upload the picture that Jack drew for me.
There we go.
I mean,
Are we
I can
doing that?
change my
Okay.
icon to something cooler, but I like my little UR icon of me as a little school idol.
What is this? Angie, what is that? Angie, what is that? Oh dear God.
Fuck, man.
That's what he
I
had me
love
do
it.
on stream today. That was my shit post of the day.
Yep.
That was my shit
Why
post
you?
of the day.
Why you high?
No, I'm sleep deprived. That's
I was
almost the
gonna
same thing.
save the world, but then I got high.
The depth on that image bothers me because of how accurate it is and how
The depth
uncanny it is.
Because it's a kappa NG. Ori's
I wonder
daily
if I
shit
can-
post. Hey
I wonder if I
Danny,
can.
Danny, do you live near me? Because we've got a big fuck off thunderstorm going right now. We've got tornado
Oh, I
warnings
should
on.
probably join the chat.
Ah, shit.
You know what I wish tornado warning sounds could sound like if it was like a thing without people dying?
Have you ever heard the tornado siren? It sounds like something from Silent Hill.
Ours,
Yeah.
ours,
It is literally that, but Michi, were you
yes.
trying to do like the fucking Kill Bill alarm?
ours
Yes.
are our tornado siren here.
me!
Our tornado siren here is an air raid siren, and then the one in the next town over where I used to work, they've got the, what's it, the, no, they've got the, what's the, oh, me too,
That's my
Danny,
impersonation.
me too, Danny,
Danny and what if you guys lived in the same town?
that'd be freaky.
You have to shout yeehaw and see if the other can
You
hear
could
it.
be best friends.
I just imagined...
The storm system right now is saying fuck Kentucky in particular.
I'm just imagining the tornado siren sounding like...
Oh, I won't hear him, I've got my headset on.
To be fair,
Random
the
says
tornado
Random's
going through
having
could-
tornado warnings as well. Random lives in Central Ohio because
NG?
I know that.
a tornado hitting certain parts of Kentucky could do tens of dollars of damage.
Hey.
Okay,
Hey now.
but I'm gonna post it
You're an
in
old
this
star.
Discord. This is what I
Damn.
think southern air tornado siren should sound like.
No, our tornado sirens go off all the fucking time because anytime there's a storm, they set all the fucking tornado sirens. Because for some reason, my area is always the one that gets hit the hardest. Like, I guess it's high ground. I guess that's why.
I put it in
Thanks,
shiftless on the
Bromad.
You
Discord.
can't win weather. I have the high ground.
Bromad just said, I literally just
That
saw
works
lightning
entirely
strike
too
a house
well.
across the street.
Danny, if you want, message me and we'll see if we're close. Maybe we can hang out.
Maybe you live across the street from each other.
That'd be weird.
That'd be weird because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Right. I mean,
I live in
don't-
Washington.
I live in north central Kentucky, but like,
I live in Georgia.
all right, let's get started if everyone's ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's start the show.
I think I got
I'm
I have
everything.
chocolate-covered pretzels and Dr. Pepper. I'm ready.
I'm
I have
ready.
I got
water.
my 2 new spells, and
If I can find the
ready to go.
right instance of Google. This is the problem every time. Also,
I like
He
it.
has the high ground.
chat, I apologize. I am super sleepy because I haven't slept much, so words are hard and rolls are going to be fucked up, so just don't yell
Is
at me.
Magnus gonna? Is everybody gonna?
Oh,
slur
no.
their words?
What?
What? Is everybody gonna slur their words?
I'm alright.
What?
I meant as in the NPCs.
heard that.
Yeah, that was
I
really
mean,
good.
nothing's really changed with Faust.
Where's Snake at when you need him?
Do you want me to go message him? Be like, Connor, give me your fart button.
Connor, can you come voice for Ori tonight?
He just sounds like Snake. Metal Gear. Kitchen comrades.
Alright, so, we left off last time, if I remember right. You guys were trying to decide if you were going back to the castle or not, because Enji got bit by a vampire.
I honestly don't remember.
So...
We fought Shia LaPutu. It was like a fever dream.
You fought Shia.
And now I've got his axe.
And
I remember that, but I don't remember what we did
Shia
afterwards.
LaPutu's axe.
We ended on you
Immediately
guys...
after, we went back to the castle because
Yeah.
Yeah, we were heading back.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
decided.
Alright.
'Cause it
Sorry
was-
for interrupting, Ari. I just...
No, it's fine. We're
Yeah,
not...
it's
I
fine.
wasn't in the middle of... I was asking questions, so that's fine.
Ooh,
And I'm
bit of
tired,
bite to that
so-
one.
Huh?
I said, ooh, bit of bite to that sentence.
I'm tired, so I'm... My patience
So we're gonna
is
be dealing
thin.
with Snippy Ari tonight.
No.
Nobody gets advantage ever.
I want to see a vampire tree, and just so we can say your bark is worse than your bite.
Boo.
Alright, writing that shit down.
How does a tree
Damn it,
become
Arkle.
a vampire?
They become werewolves. Duh.
No, that treant that you guys tortured, he's gonna come back and bite you later.
He's got my name on him. Oh shit.
Alright, let's
That way he knows who to look for.
let's get
Shit.
Let's go.
Alright, so we got back started the last time, left off on you guys going back to the castle.
I have something to add to ship.
Eloquent.
That sentence. So you guys, it's daytime now, and you've made it back to the castle. It's about midday. You go inside. Aris is still gone. What's his name? Legion is gone. However, Arav and Idris are still there. They've come back to castle. They didn't really leave. Arav just took her somewhere safe. I hear
Yeah.
a dog.
It's probably upstairs.
So you guys get back into the castle. You see Arav and Idris sitting at a table in the library, playing chess.
How does Idris look?
Roll
Like-
perception.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
Let me find the thing. Click. I got a 20.
She looks a bit upset. But it
Just
looks
a bit.
well. She's upset, but she's masking it. She's got that. She's old. For compared to some of the group, so
dirt.
she's kind of good at masking things. But you're just as if not older and can tell that she's putting on a face.
If she doesn't bite me or anything, Aloria is gonna come over to her and just
She
rub her
wasn't
back
going
gently.
to, but do you want her to?
No! I was being, like, figuratively, like, being angry, but Lorius is gonna go over to her and just rub her back gently as just, like, a little sign of comfort.
I'm sorry your mother's dead, but it'll get better.
Now I'll be your mom.
Just give me a few months alone with your father. We'll make it happen, dear. Don't
So what
mind
is your daddy like?
yourself, you hear?
What?
What? Making a joke. Never mind.
Brain. So she kind of her shoulders slump a bit, and she just looks up at you and gives you a half-hearted smile and moves the chess piece forward.
Lori won't say anything right now because she doesn't want to like say anything that might overwhelm her. So she'll just give her a little smile back and let NG take care, like see if he can get help for his problem. I'm sorry for
Yes,
your
please.
voice.
I want to go send someone out. Like I need to send someone out to go hunt the foxes because that's what it sounds like. Someone's got a fox hunt going.
There's a lot of dogs, a lot of
Release the house!
No, it's funny. It's okay.
I can totally picture a wealthy vampire like Magnus being into fox hunting.
It reminds me of the hunt.
He might be, but he might ride his chickens that you guys fucking murdered.
Oh god, if those
You
were
guys, I imitated a chicken. I did nothing to harm it. I
didn't do anything
I was
for me
an
either.
artist.
Gloria tried to help the chickens.
Meanwhile, I'm
artist
wiping the
creating
chicken,
life.
quote unquote, blood off my blaze going, oops.
Okay. So she what'd you say?
A rule should worry about his little problem, his little love fight.
Yes.
I need to get rid of this Moobot command.
It's got
Why
a
it
really
keeps going-
nasty hickey.
I still can't believe that 3 characters are named Arul, and Aloria.
Yes.
Turn the multi-twitch
Aloria-
command off.
Gloria's name I've had for a long time though.
Yeah, same with Ro.
Now they're howling up there.
Alright, so Arav is sitting there with her, and he looks at you guys and notices that you're trying to comfort her, Aloria, and he gives you a smile. He's not quite as upset, but he's obviously not happy with the situation.
You're making progress.
He sees that Idris doesn't really want to say much, and he kind of looks at you guys and jerks his head to another room.
Gloria will give a little nod of understanding and give Idris a gentle squeeze on her shoulder and just say like, if you need someone to talk to, dear, I'm more than happy to lend a ear or a shoulder, okay? And she doesn't want to elaborate further because she doesn't want to like put her in a weird spot before she heads over to the other room.
Yes, mommy. To the rest of you fall.
What was
Sure.
that?
I don't know, somebody died.
Yes,
What?
mummy.
No, I heard a...
What?
I heard a... Is everyone alive?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I heard a loud thump. Sounded like somebody fell out.
Might be the dog still being dumb.
No, it was
They're
like,
upstairs above us.
No, it was like right on the mic. Somebody fell over almost. Or I'm just going crazy.
Might be both.
Alright, so Arav takes you guys into the other room, and he... Oh, he doesn't notice the bite yet, NG.
I'm gonna let him know.
Okay. He rolled a
Just shove it
3.
in its face. A 3.
Poor Arav's a little bit spaced out right now for some reason.
I mean, I wonder why Loria like fans herself with her scent still. Because that scent is still around.
Why the fuck do you roll a 3 on noticing a bite, but a 17 on noticing the fucking... You know what?
He's a wolf. He's got a better sense of smell.
Is he blushing and looking away again?
He's just like... not looking at you.
Alori is not gonna like tease him about it. She's just gonna be like, "What the fuck," and forget about it for the moment. Like the why he would be like that.
Ross, ignore the horny goat. I have a bit of a bite problem.
Oh. What kind of bite problem?
A vampire bite.
He like looks at you for a second, holds his finger. Ah, that's why you smelled funny. I thought it was the goat. Let's.
No, it's still her.
Alori like chokes for a second before just like, "I'm not a goat."
See, she chokes on her own perfume.
Most motions like he's snickering.
Bro believes maybe you should give up this fight.
I will not.
And Rob turns to you. I know you're not a goat. It's just.
It's funny.
It's funny. So
She does a little puff her cheeks out like tsundere face.
I look to Arul and Faust, and I take my two swords and put them to either side of my head and fleet like a goat.
Wow.
I just imagine Urav saying, "Give me some credit. I'm not that bad at nature rolls."
I'm waiting for Faust to have like a wig of Aloria's, but it's modified to look like a goat, or just a
Who
goat
says he
head.
doesn't?
Fuck you.
Alright, so Arav looks back at, Arul, and, I was gonna say Angie, but I'm like, it's not Angie. He looks back at Arul, and he walks over to you, and he, like, kinda takes his hand, and his hands are cold. Like, ice cold, like, ice is touching you.
What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Alright.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
So he takes your head and grabs your shoulder and like kind of stretches your neck out and looks at it for a second, and he gets kind of quiet.
Natural one. Yep, that's a bite, all right.
Let's see, what did I write? He looks at it and then he backs away. It's not the bite of a pure blood. There's that much I can tell. Which
That's good.
can be more problematic than if a pure blood had actually bitten you.
Well, fuck.
There's no telling how far down the bloodline they are and whose they belong to, not until you complete the change. How long ago did this happen?
We were
Couple
in
hours
the
ago?
forest, so how far away is that from the castle?
Like 6 or 7 hours. Not long.
7 hours ago.
He kind of puts his hand on his chin and starts thinking, and he just shakes his head. There are ways to fix this, but they are not easy, and may require some luck on your side.
Well, okay then.
And
I mean, it's not like I got a choice otherwise.
I mean, you can always choose to accept it, but we don't know who bit you, so therefore we don't know what will happen when you actually do.
Usually as a monk, I try to avoid intimate intercourses with other people, especially if I don't know them.
You did not avoid that one very well, did you?
I punched her enough.
Did you kill her?
Yes.
Also problematic. Okay. So there are a few things that you can do.
Okay.
As I said, you might have some luck on your side. You may not. Depends on how benevolent the beings at me may be. You can try to find a half-blood angel who would be willing to give you a drink of their blood. However, that has a chance of backfiring. It has a chance of either curing you or making you just as strong, if not stronger, than some pure bloods. Or, and he kind of like holds a finger up, you could ask Magnus or Pietro to try and pull it out via blood magic.
I was asking Magnus, since I'm already helping him out quite substantially, it might be best for him to help me out a little bit. I'll take a pay cut if necessary.
The problem being with that, Magnus, there's no telling when he's going to return, so you're going to have to try not to die in between him coming back. And if something does happen and you do die, it might be wise to ask Magnus to override the other vampire, if that makes any sense at all.
It does, for what well, crap. I should probably do a check on that to see if that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Aloria just says casually, kinky.
Okay, what type of check would that be?
Arcana.
Oh.
You have no fucking clue.
I'm gonna just be confused and glass-eyed staring at him. Just.
It means if you do end up turning into a vampire, that if Magnus were to re-bite you, then you would be higher of state of mind and not a mindless beast.
Ah.
Such as myself. Though I don't answer to Magnus.
You shouldn't call yourself a mindless beast. It's rather mean to yourself.
Oh no, I wasn't. I was calling myself of higher mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He kind of just like smiles at you like, oh, she's precious. And is there... for now, there's not much you can do. You might be a little sensitive to the daylight at some point in the future, but for now, you should be alright. Don't bite anyone.
That's okay. There's nobody of note in the party that'd be worth biting.
At the moment.
Aloria just turns and looks. Excuse you, I am like a snock.
You
A snock.
are like...
But you smell.
And what do I smell like?
Desperation.
Candy man.
But the thing that she's wearing is supposed to smell like what you desire the most.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll perception here.
Isn't it what's supposed to be like what
Do
you
I
smell
hear
like?
the forest of sick burns?
You hear a faint... Ooh.
I smile. They knew.
The forest is just omnipresent.
And Aloria,
They are aware
Aloria-
of all burns at any time.
Aloria
It is their
turns to look-
domain.
turns to look at Arab with a sad little pouty face. Do I really smell so badly?
Shit, dice everywhere.
Best response. Just leave it at that.
That was amazing.
Drop spaghetti.
At this point,
Meant to
at this
happen.
point, Aloria should just look smug and walk away.
She just looks into the camera and smirks.
Rob kind of gets a little flustered and he's like, now, I believe Magnus said that Helma would be arriving back again with your track for the unicorn, if I am to be correct, yes?
Oh. Well, lovely. I know he said he would be gone for a bit of time. Yes?
Oh, he's going to be gone, but Helmo has the track. He should be coming upstairs. Helmo, yes, the little short red-headed vampire that was coming upstairs.
Oh, the adorable little one.
Yes.
I just imagine that when you dropped those dice, that Ralph was shouting pocket sand and running away.
God damn it, Dale.
I need a dice tray so bad.
I thought you had one.
No, I lost it.
Just use a cup. Shake him in the cup and then turn it upside down.
Yeah, they
Yahtzee.
don't still go flying all over the place, and that's loud.
You're loud.
Yep. Yeah, me loud. Okay.
I didn't have anything prepared.
Aravis Dale Gribble. Cannon.
I did say Helmo. So Helmo is supposed to be coming up. He summons for him in his attempt to get out of his floundering at Aloria's question. And,
Somebody say hello!
Glorious tops.
You've got the former monk all hot and bothered. Alright, let's see.
Real quick, who did you say could pull it out via blood magic? Magnus and...
Magnus or Pietro. Pietro's the one that Arav answers to.
Oh.
Is he a clown?
Is he anywhere nearby?
He is... I will ask Arav.
Well, if you need a clown, just shout, send in the clowns.
Rob's still here, right?
Yeah, he's still standing there. He's just like hardcore ignoring Aloria.
So, Pietro, where is he?
He is back home, at Lancia, across the channel. You'd have to go to Gilra first and then cross over.
Oh.
But he's probably more accessible than Magnus at the moment. I'd avoid Magnus if you came across him.
How long of a trip would you say it would take to reach him?
Let me look at my mile counter.
Also,
Considering the forest is 7 hours away, only at least 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 days to get to Gilra, and then you'd have to cross the ocean. So you'd have to go through Red Crest.
oh, I see.
Don't
Sorry,
die.
I'm
Bless
joking.
you.
Don't die, you might go vamp.
Damn it!
I thought you said "Don't die, you mongrel vamp," and I was like, "Excuse."
I heard mongrel as well.
Delilah, she called me a mongrel.
I mean, so... Alright, but yeah, he gives you the directions to that, and then the other vampire comes up the stairs. And he looks all squirrely and like he's about to tweak out at any moment, like he spends way too long in a laboratory.
He's like the Breaking Bad.
It's like you
vampire.
combine Elmo with Dexter and some tweaker, and that's what you've got.
Jesus Christ!
I love it.
Kill it! Kill it!
I am the one who knocks!
It's like Elmo mixed with Gollum mixed with Dexter and a tweaker.
That's terrifying.
Where's Jack? But yeah, so Helmo like looks at you all kind of like shifty-eyed, like quickly shoves a scroll into Arav's hands, kind of looks at you all again, and like shoves a little trinket in Arav's hands, and then takes the hell off, like he's gone. Like,
Last will wave goodbye.
he stops
so
and looks at you.
adorable.
He stops and looks at you, gives you like the quickest head nod you've ever seen in your life, and leaves.
I look at Faust. So, what the hell was that?
Faust just gives a thumbs up. He has no way of explaining.
I just nod.
Wait, never mind. That's robot racist. I'm not gonna say it.
No. Say it. Say it.
I was gonna say, can't you guys just can't you guys just beep boop to each other?
Boop, 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 beep.
I do the robot.
How about this? Faust will use his hands to motion zeros and ones to convey what that was.
0000001.
Yeah, but he can do it super fast, like a typewriter.
No, he just prints out a fax
The
machine.
thing when he's
report.
done then.
Remember, it just goes. Ear, ear, ear.
He puts his hand on the table and he taps his finger on the thing, and then he makes a beeping noise like a telegraph every time he does it.
Morse code.
Arkoff Faust knows that he's Magnus's like scientist, alchemist, fucker, dude.
Alchemist fucker, dude.
Words are hard today. I'm tired.
Magnus is into some interesting stuff. When you've been along that line, you need something to keep the arousal going.
Helmo's not even the most weird thing. Helmo's just like Helmo's tame.
He just slams a tomb on the table. Let me describe to you.
Alright, so he pulls out he opens up the scroll that Helmo shoved into his hands. It's a bit crumpled now that Helmo hastily, because Helmo saw a bunch of people and like fucked off quickly.
Is he like a leprechaun, essentially, how he looks?
He looks like the jockey from Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god!
Kill it with fire!
This is the best way I can describe Helmo.
I just love that his name is Helmo, like Elmo, but from hell.
I promise it wasn't because of Elmo. I just like went to a name generator and it was on there. Like, oh, that sounds.
Elmo's World!
Just imagining Elmo, but like Helmo just sitting in flames. This is fine. This is okay.
Oh wait, I know. Wait,
Why are we here? Just
wait. I have an Elmo, GIF to perfectly describe this. Hold on. Give me a second. You're gonna love it.
Elmo wants you to bleed.
Give me 1 second. Let me post it in the Moonlight Sonata chat.
All right.
There you go. Oh, it's not jiffing.
It's not peanut butter?
Shut up.
I'll click on the
There
Moonlight
you
chat and
go.
all I see is Double D and chickens, Eddie.
Chickens!
Look at Moonlight Sonata chat. There you go.
That's Helmo.
I just want to nuke it.
Alright, so yeah, Arav opens up the scroll, gives it a quick look over so he knows where you're going, just in case, and he hands it off to Angie since you're the closest to him.
Okay.
The scroll details the name of a port town and a contact there by the name of Shasta. He says that it doesn't describe Shasta in the note, but he tells you that Shasta is a fox kin, like a kitsune.
Oh.
The port where you need to go is eastward on the other side of the Valley of Shadows.
The Valley
Oh,
of Shadow.
so a place we don't have on the map.
Nope.
Oh boy.
And further away from where Angie needs to go.
Oh boy!
The city is named. Fuck, I didn't write it down. I thought it up and then I didn't write it down.
That's a weird city name.
Just said it was shocking.
I
I like the idea that the name of the city is fuck, I didn't write it down.
Hold on, let me just pull one up real quick because I wrote it. I thought I wrote it down and I didn't. Black Hollow. We'll go with that.
Black Hollow. Okay.
It's a port. And Arav, where are my notes? Where'd they go? Fuck. Arav tells you to go find the kitsune. There are cities on the other side, throughout the valley, and then on the other side of it, on that where the river opens up. And then, however, then Arav gets kind of slightly serious. I will warn you to be careful as you travel through that direction. You'll have to travel through Wintry's lands, and he's not pleased with Magnus at the moment, and he knows that you work for him, so be careful and wary of any vampire that doesn't bear Magnus's or Pietro's mark. Yeah, just be careful. And he gives you the trinket as well, and it's just a little thing, and he hands this will help lead the way and belay any questions.
The moment he mentions Wintry, Faust puts on a hat, which looks like a pair of butt cheeks with a tiny top hat on top. Lord ass hat!
What? Wow. Just wow. Aloria's just gonna just do a face palm at that.
Faust has a hat for every occasion.
I need a city named Fidwin.
Is this what you sold your soul for? Fancy hats.
Faust shrugs.
I just saw that tornado sirens in a South video and shit posting. Faust is a walking meme. Arav looks at you and he sees it. He sees the wig and he's like, stands there with his hands, like, you know, like he interlaces his fingers and puts them on his stomach for a second and looks at you and just is taking it all in. I'm going to have to remember that for later. I'm going to have a painting of that and we'll send it to Wintry, see what he says.
I'll give him a thumbs up.
Can I do the thumbs up in the painting as well? Alright, Arav, after that, he actually summons a servant, like, bring me some paints and some supplies so I can do this before I forget. And,
I didn't know Rob could paint.
Arav can do a lot of things.
That sounds dirty.
His original class when I first made him up was a, bard monk. So... I like to take songs, like popular songs, and reword them for the realm just to be shitty and funny and stupid and yep. So
Is he the Weird Al of this realm?
yeah. So Arav gives you guys a place to rest. He has one of the servants look at your wound, NG, and clean it up, and then he get you guys sorted out for whichever direction you're gonna go. If you're gonna go towards Redcrest or if you're gonna go towards the valley. If you go towards Redcrest, Arav has given you that amulet he gave you. Will also has Pietro's symbol on it, and it's got Magnus's on one side and Pietro's on the other, and it'll get you passage without being fucked with too much. So whichever direction you guys decide to go, you'll have a long rest in between. So I'll let you decide what you're gonna do.
So everybody's back to normal health.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for me. I've still got the 5 necrotic, right?
No, the necrotic will say is gone. You just got the condition, and if you die, you're famped out.
Okay, so I get my health back.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Also,
make you
Ari,
keep
you said
necrotic.
that Shasta was a foxkin and check the Moonlight Sonata.
I'm scared.
Um,
The jump bucket.
That's shit posting.
Where's the Moonlight chat? Oh, okay.
all right. So
It's your own server!
incredible. Do you need me to kick you from it as well?
To be fair, I did completely rearrange and categorize her server,
True.
so it's still
True.
kind of new.
Yeah,
Jesus, Arpaw.
he organized it for me because it was a hot mess, and I'm just still getting used to it, and me being sleepy doesn't help that.
I'm so glad the drywall that you made, that you grabbed that little Shasta, like the Shasta can, because I was gonna make a comment about the cola.
Did you actually wait? Did you put the fox on there?
Check it, check it.
It's adorable.
Also, the pun, don't get him shaken up.
I make no promises.
I'm gonna put that in the.
So they gotta decide where they're gonna go next, right?
Yeah, you guys have the quest list, which just has the. Actually, I need to take the Brent Wizard spell list off of that. But the.
So we have the City of Stone. We have. Fuck, I can't remember. Let me look at the list. Hooray! Quest board.
I wouldn't mind seeing Pietra.
Yeah. So
I
we
forgot
have.
how to line through things. How do?
Considering our rules to our situation, whatever he picks is what I think we should go with, considering it's his life and unlife on the lines.
Yeah.
Aloria will turn to Alrul and be like, well, you're one of the few in our group that I actually enjoy, and I'd rather hate to see you become something that would hinder you as much as I enjoy certain vampires. She drifts off for a second thinking, anyway, we should do, if you want to go meet this Pietro to get help, I fully support such an idea.
Well, thank you. Yes. Yes.
What is Arul wearing? Robes, I assume?
Yes.
Does it have a hood?
Where the hood?
Yes.
Where the hood at?
I assume the hood is down currently on the back, correct?
Yes.
So you've seen the
Oh, no.
Shaolin, you've seen Shaolin monk robes, right? It's what that is. So they've got the big piece that they can flip over their head.
What are you doing?
I'm scared.
I'm supposed to take a picture.
Faust is trying to sneak some garlic into Inji's hood.
God damn it.
Let me find some music. That person in the chat reminded me. Thank you, Jet Black, for watching, though.
Isn't Arkov's voice a maze?
Go to YouTube.
It's
and
beautiful.
see.
Jet Black is one of is a friendo.
I have too many pictures.
Too many memes on this dance floor.
No, I've commissioned too much artwork.
I love that somebody said, if we need clowns, we have 2 fucking robots. They're basically clowns. Looks at Umbrella and Faust.
That image.
Oh,
So
That's the one I made nod to the rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh god, that
damn
was
it.
great. Thank you, Arkal.
So are you guys going to find Pietro, or are you guys going to go eastward and find Shasta?
Sounds like we're
Aloria?
gonna go find Pietro, I think it was.
Pietro.
I mean,
Yes.
Aloria votes for that. Does anybody object?
Faust will vote for Pietro. He actually likes that guy, unlike Lord Asshat.
Does he have a hat for Pietro?
Not yet. He respects
Yes.
him too much.
And
But he doesn't respect Magnus enough because he has a wig for Magnus.
He and Magnus go a long ways back.
so,
Okay.
I was going to speak up. I also, in terms of figuring this out, perhaps it's not a good idea to have somebody who's inflicted with a potential, the curse of a vampire from an unknown bloodline going into a hostile area of vampires. Might be a bad idea. Could be wrong. Also, this hurts.
Aloria just will gently pat him on the shoulder. Then we should go. And she looks at Umbrella and Ro. Any objections? She looks very pointedly at Ro with a slight look.
Bro just shakes his head.
Should I ask them to ready the chickens for our cart then?
Chickens.
What chickens are left?
Faust cracks his knuckles. He is prepared for chickens.
Please, please.
Well, I guess we'll see when we get there.
Okay. Hold on, Arkov. Let me get you the picture.
Alrighty.
Oh boy.
It's on here somewhere. I just don't know where.
Is it just a bunch of angry chickens a la Legend of Zelda?
No, it's and he should know what Pietro looks like. I just gotta find the picture I found for him.
Is it the clown sheep from Animal Crossing?
I was about to say the same thing, actually, Michi.
He sends me love letters in my game because he's one of my residents in my town, and he writes me love letters all the time. It's cute.
He's a blessed boy.
He's a
God
good
damn it.
boy.
I can't find the picture. Just for now, just imagine Elrond, but a vampire.
Oh, that's simple enough.
The same type of hair.
Yes.
That's the hairstyle I'm trying to describe. Okay, so are you guys gonna go straight for Red Crest, or are you gonna do the town nearby? It's not
We're gonna
on
go
the
to the
map.
stables and then make way to Red Crest.
I agree with that. Yes.
Whatever gets us to help NG or help Alrul the fastest.
Which is- I'm
Well, thank you.
I'm tempted to quote Van Helsing right now and just be like, "No one's faster than Transylvania horses."
Wow,
Alright.
you nerd.
I am a nerd, but you guys love me.
I
Yes.
do.
Alright, I know it's a bit early, but if you guys want to go ahead and take a bathroom break, and then we can continue on with that.
Okay.
Ah.
Wow, I can't spell.
Neither can
Alrul.
I. I can't English.
I wrote tapperge.
I burped.
I don't even know how to pronounce what I wrote. It was supposed to be tapestry, but it was not tapestry.
Tapestry.
Purr.
Kipper persikrpa.
I
We're
fixed
good
it
at
on the
words.
player version, but on my version, because I made 2 copies of the quest scroll, my version had bad misspellings on it. Because I probably typed it at 3 a.m. on no sleep.
to blah blah blah.
Oh, 3 a.m.
It's time for a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Speaking of cheeseburger, I
Paradise.
was trying to recruit Cheeseburger the Bear in Far Cry 5. But that game is not all that good.
Cheeseburger the bear.
Yes. Yeah, okay, Far Cry 5 is a good game, but it's a Ubisoft game, so if you played one recently, you played Far Cry 5.
I don't know. I'm not good with games.
It's an open world game where there's tons of little meaningless busy work all over the place, and everything's just sort of there.
Alright, I'm gonna go bathroom break real quick.
Okay. Good luck pooping. She didn't even hear that.
Maybe not.
I'll just ask her if she had a nice poop when she gets back.
Okay.
Consider it friend.
Damn it, that fucking hurts.
Yeah. Did it bleed? Did her butt hurt? Is she
Say what?
okay?
That's not normal. If that's happening to you regularly, you might need to see somebody.
So what?
Anal
is
pictures like you
normal
wouldn't believe.
Oh, that sucks.
No, I'm making a joke.
Maybe
My
say so.
anus is bleeding!
I cracked a rib.
Oh God, and all that is holy. My
I got it.
anus is bleeding.
I got into a fight on my birthday and I cracked a fucking rib and it hurts like hell.
Ow.
Oh jeez, dude.
Why'd you get into a fight?
I was at after work I was hanging out at the shop with like 6 or 7 coworker friends, and then one of my coworkers' ex-boyfriend came by drunk and started shitting with her.
Oh.
So I told him to go fuck off and he took a swing at me. And then when I took him down, I think I landed on a rock or something because my rib is fucking killing me.
Ow. Rip.
Yeah, but I didn't throw a punch because as he's coming towards me, I'm like, I'm already dealing with prison. I don't want to deal with this shit. It's all on security camera. I told him I'd let him up when he calms down. He did. He wouldn't let him into the shop to go
Oh no,
see
my
his
jelly
ex, and then told him not to drive. He went home.
Ari.
Still a lame boy. It's still a lame birthday though.
I'm sorry.
My birthday had a literal train wreck.
Ari, did you have a nice
I shouldn't laugh, but still, that was funny.
Ari, did you have a nice poop?
I didn't have to poop.
That's okay, we know.
Everybody poops.
That's a
Sorry.
little disturbing.
Everybody, poops.
poops.
I keep looking at Andrew's icon on fucking Roll20.
What?
I kind of want Arkoff to have his character as his portrait, but he has an edit for every hat he wears when he pulls them out in game.
You weren't gonna find a cassowary, but you might now.
What?
Cassowaries are cool as fuck.
Somber said, a wonderful poop. We know, we've seen it all. Yeah, Ari. We could hear you. We could hear
You
you
have to
going.
find a monster fucking ostrich though, drywall, because otherwise, like, it's not gonna hold up a robot.
Hush you, we'll get us strong. That's what I'm saying, a cassowary.
Look at the
Cassowaries are smaller than ostriches.
Look at the
Are they
Trojan
They can fucking kill.
Trojan chicken.
No, he'll just have like three. It'll be
Cassowaries
like
are like
three.
the size of turkeys.
It'll be like 3 ostriches, and they'll just like carry him together.
Are they gonna be tied together with his chest hair?
Yes.
Oh no! Instead, he has a sled, but instead of sled dogs, they're ostriches and cassowaries.
So is this just a fucking weird Santa?
I was gonna say badass fucking chariot, but yeah, we can go that way.
Now if he has a sled of ostriches and cassowaries, what's the pecking order?
So what?
Shut the fuck up.
Ah.
Should there be a peacock?
No, fuck peacock.
No, they're loud.
This isn't loud as fuck.
No, and they're ninjas.
They're also mean.
Sarge wanted to drug test me one day because I almost hit some peacocks and he didn't believe me that they were in the middle of the road.
What?
I immediately thought of the scene from Hot Fuzz when he says, "The swan's on escape."
No, he was like, I texted him. I said, so,
PI sticker.
he asked me why I sounded funny on the radio. Because I was driving out in the middle of nowhere and I was just driving, just doing my normal patrolling thing. And so I, wasn't paying attention because it was a 1-lane road and I was like, oh, I got this. I was just, like, looking at the pretty trees. And then this fucking, three peacocks walk out in the middle of the road and I had to, like, swerve to, like, not hit them. And, like, the radio checked me at the same time, so I keyed up all kind of freaked out. And I'm like, Sarge texted me, he's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, Sarge, there's peacocks in the road, there's fucking peacocks. He's like...
Wait, you were driving? I thought you were dispatch.
Oh, well, I was on the road for a year as a civilian officer.
Oh.
But Sarge was like, are you high? I'm like, no. There's fucking peacocks. Hold on, I'll go back and take a picture. And they were gone.
They were never really
I swear they
there.
were there. Oh.
I drove up and down that street for an hour trying to find these peacocks.
Did you ever figure? Did he just believe you in the end?
No. He just dismissed it as me being weird.
I just imagine Ari in like a police car driving up and down the road for like an hour looking for peacocks. So as he was like, officer, you looking for somebody? I'm looking for peacocks!
Just be like, I want to see a peacock.
I told you about the I got chased a cow one day.
Yeah.
Fucking Benny Hill song should have been playing.
Are we waiting on somebody?
I thought we were.
Is it here?
I think. Say I if you're not here.
Dead. So, I did order food, so they might be here in about
I'm
an hour.
not here.
Okay. Alright.
Oh yeah,
So-
that was a Katy Perry song, wasn't it?
I want to see a peacock.
Alright, so are you guys, I forgot what we decided. Are you guys going for the stone?
Going for Inji's thing.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, we're going to Red Crest after a quick visit to the stables.
But,
To get a ride.
that's my question.
She's got a chicken to ride.
There is a thing on the way to Red Crest that you can go past it if you need to. The town that was turned to stone. Then there's the 2 quests that are in Red Crest proper.
Oh, and we also have not had a long rest, so whatever your stats were when we fought Chai Laputu, they're
Wait, I
still
thought-
like that.
No, I said you did.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty.
No, I said you'll stay at the castle until you're long rested and then you can leave.
Could we maybe hit those quests on the way back from getting help for NG? I feel like or for a rule, I feel like that should take priority because we can still go the way we came and then hit the Red Crest in the town of Stone on the way back.
I mean, the stones are not going anywhere.
Before we go, could I ask the kitchen for some rations?
You can stop in Red Crest and bypass the stone town. I'm not gonna say that you may or may not encounter something on the way there. You are gonna encounter something on the way there.
Wow.
But it may not be what's causing that, like, cause it's gonna take at least a week to get to Pietro.
Dang.
So, the odds of, let me just, yeah, you're gonna encounter something.
I just imagine that town found some magical item, and some smartass wished to be stoned 24/7. There you go.
No, somebody fucked up. But yeah, it's not that. What's going up? Alright, let me decide what that is because. Where's my book?
I ate your book.
Don't eat my book, I need it.
Yum, yum. Knowledge.
No, I'm not gonna put you guys against that. You'll die fairly quickly.
Please.
Well, some of us will die.
No, everybody will probably die.
Shia LaPutu again?
Edgar Allan Putu.
Oh wait, he isn't dead. Shia, surprise.
It turns out that Shia LaBeouf, like, Ari just keeps throwing
Shia
Kenku pun
LaBeouf is
characters
the old one.
after us, and then it turns out that it's a legitimate plot point.
I'd be so mad. They already summoned their old one. It was Shia LaPutu all along.
Actually, we'll go ahead and have you
Nah.
guys start traveling, and I'll decide what to do later. Cause I rolled pretty high on if you encountered something or not.
Okay.
like nat 20 high.
Oh,
Jesus.
So I've got to find something.
nat 20. You run into Kinshiro.
No, you run into Segata Sanshiro.
Oh no!
Segata Sanshiro.
That shows how old I am. Segata
Oh my
Sanshiro.
Sanshiro!
No, we run into Pepsi Man.
We run into Terry Crews.
Okay, I
Oh,
have an
spice!
idea now. I have an idea now.
Worse, we run into Tim Curry.
Oh
He
god!
cannot be stopped.
Just push over his wheelchair.
We run into
In face!
Ari, do we run into Ted Cruz, the Zodiac Killer?
No.
Oh. We run into Dr. Phil.
Alright, so you guys get down to the stables. You have a choice between. Well, the two of you have to have a cart because you're robots.
I roll perception.
Actually, should we do that thing now or wait?
You talking to me?
Yes, you.
Oh, so yeah, I'll go ahead. So you guys, Faust kind of disappeared in the middle of the night to
What?
God knows where. And he comes back in the morning, but he's a little different.
But he's what?
Some things happened overnight with Faust.
Oh no!
He throws the bloody sack into the barrel beside the door and walks
You
in.
guys see Helmo scurrying out of the room that was given to Faust as a courtesy. Like, it's his room in the castle, but it's not, like, utilized as an actual bedroom. Arkov.
I will post the picture first in the Discord and then in the chat.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Let's just say that silhouette you saw earlier was foreshadowing.
Oh.
But
LOL, shadowing.
also makes me wonder what that was.
Ooh, he's a furry now.
But no, yeah, you guys see Faust come out of where Helmo was scurrying away from. He kind of looks over his shoulders at you, mutters something about a precious, and runs off.
He's a furry.
That's
No, that's
actually
still
really
armor.
impressive.
I know, but he's a furry now.
Quick, Aloria, roll for belly
So
scratch.
is that what Faust looks like now?
Yes. He is now 5'11" and 250 pounds, as opposed to being 9 foot and 1,500 pounds.
I look at him and say,
Why don't you bark anymore?
I would like to pet this creature.
He has a note in his hand, like you know how some teachers would staple a note to your shirt when you were a kid and send you home to your parent. He has a note taped to his front, and it's written in some sort of like serial killer handwriting. Obviously, it came from Helmo. And it says, "Lord Magnus required me to rebind the idiot. Here you go." And
Rebind the idiot.
Faust looks offended as much
Helmo,
as he can with a helmet.
Helmo
I
doesn't.
wonder if Faust might check his helmet for mouth hinges.
Helmo doesn't have a very high opinion of Faust.
Do you still have all your little hats and whatnot?
Faust nods.
Where are you keeping them? You don't have as much room anymore.
Faust points to pockets.
How many pockets do you have?
Faust
Upgrades.
shrugs.
Like a real man, endless pockets.
Ro nods approvingly. Upgrades.
But
Like a
who's
sports,
a good boy?
like a sports car.
Hmm.
Alor-
Can you still punch things?
Faust nods.
Excellent. All right, we're good.
Aloria just says, now who's a good boy?
Roll for belly scratches.
Faust pulls out the spray bottle and spritzes her.
Right in the face. She's just like, eh!
Alright, so you guys get, Faust, you can actually, I forgot, you can actually, it's now that you're not as heavy, you can actually ride a horse, a large one, but a horse. Drywall, how
So
much
this is-
do you weigh again?
305 pounds.
I'm gonna say you
That's a
can.
solid metal.
Well, I'm gonna say you can ride one of the larger horses as well. With perch
You don't
around
ask a
her.
lady how much she weighs.
I mean,
But I'm not a lady.
so you,
The deafening silence.
you all can get a horse. You don't need a cart if you're, I'm gonna say that 350 is probably the max that these horses can carry.
Because
I'm gonna
it's
roll
a boy
perception
of a
again,
fucking
actually.
donkey.
I look for a chicken.
Good.
No.
Good God. Okay. There's
Oh boy.
There's a rather large chicken and another chicken that kind of looks like it might be a little hot.
Wait,
Little
what?
hot as in like
A hot little
Right.
chicken.
And you can't
Hot little
tell
piece of
which
meat.
one. You can't tell which one might like hot as in like
hot and bothered.
hot to the touch.
Oh, like a spicy boy.
It
Just-
vibrates.
A fiery
Bring the old stuff
ostrich.
back.
I look to the fiery ostrich.
Actually, you know what?
You can't handle this.
Damn it.
It's hot.
Faust resists.
What were you gonna do?
Faust is going to dropkick them,
No.
No!
but he resisted.
All right. So actually, Faust, you realize that this is one of Magnus's prized chickens, and so you don't.
There's a line
Oh,
that
no.
you can't cross sometimes, and you know that
Drywall,
you'll get killed if you ruin Magnus's cock. His prized cock.
Drywall, you
Now, many chickens Faust could choke, but he won't choke Magnus's.
you go for the flamey chicken, and it looks at you and it does that whole like anime sparkle, like that twinkle in its eye that it's ready to fight, and like the noise that goes with it and everything. It opens its mouth and makes that noise. You see it like look at you and it kind of squares up like, try me.
Fuck, if I'm gonna tame this thing, then I'll fight it.
You fucking want my swear mum?
I'm gonna come up to. I'm gonna come.
Did I swear on me, mum?
I'm gonna try to calm the chicken down.
You only use calm emotions on the chicken.
Pet the chicken, Eddie. Pet the chicken.
Alright, you both succeed against it, so.
I look at it, I ask it, do you know how many of your kind I've taken down?
It just looks at you.
I just pet it. It's okay. Ignore the idiots.
It senses that you've been tainted by the vampire NG, and it's like, okay, this one's safe. I can trust this one.
Can I take the chicken?
Animal handling.
Which
I was gonna say, we'll take this one.
Are you NG? Are you taking the flaming
Oh.
chicken?
Yes, I wish to take the flaming chicken.
Haha, get dunked on, nerd.
All right. The stable hand looks at you, NG or Arul. He like, his eyes are kind of wide and he's all shifting. He remembers the last time you guys touched the chickens, but he's like, okay. So he like gets you the saddle and everything for the chicken.
Question.
Excellent. I'm going to ride the hot chicken.
Is the flaming chicken's name gonorrhea?
What?
His name is Paul.
Yes.
Oh!
Anyway, then I point to the other ostrich, the larger one, and I look to the stable hand. I'll take this one.
Animal handling.
Damn.
I'll keep this one.
That chicken comes over to you, and he looks at you, and you get the sensation that it was just like
Is meant for you.
first time it's ever seen someone of your kind, and it's like, mommy, and it like warms up to you instantly. It warms up, so it starts cuddling your cold metal hand with its head.
I'll
And
keep
the-
this one.
The farmhand's jaw just drops.
What's this one's name?
The farmhand looks at you and kind of shrugs. No, I haven't given that one a name yet. The only one's got name's Paul over here. The rest of them we don't bother naming. You fucks kill them off too fast.
Very well, then I will name this one Eddie.
Eddie!
Look inside, eh?
Oh, by the way, Aloria put a little bit more of the nice smelling stuff in case it works to her advantage.
You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
So the flaming chicken turns its head to you.
Oh no.
Oh
What?
shit, my water fell into my dice! Wait. My dice fell in my water.
I'm proud of you.
Ah.
Dice do not work as ice cube substitutes, Ari.
Did I hear tracks?
Yes.
I went to roll.
Well, I guess those dice are all washed up.
I went to roll and it went straight into my cup, but it rolled a 19.
Yes.
Let me
She's
fish my
glorious.
dice. Let me fish my
Guys,
dice out of my cup of water real quick.
Guys, Aloria must just be a cock magnet.
So Aloria, you get a nice big Percheron horse.
Ooh.
He's gray and gray on the front and black on his rear, and he's got some spots all over him. They're all pretty tame.
Aloria just like hugs him and is like, I love you.
His name is
Like
Thor.
cousins.
Thor.
I don't know. I think Mr. Ed's a better name for a horse.
Of course, of course.
Mr. Ed.
At least it's not named Bojack.
No.
I love BoJack Horseman though.
Alright.
So do I.
Arkoff, you get another grab. You get another Percheron. His name's Frank. He is a white one, just a pure white horse.
Frank.
Mouse nods.
And he's
Oh, these are pretty horses.
he's kind of strong-headed, so you might have a little bit of an issue with him.
Okay, for the Loria's height, she's gonna need help getting up.
The stable hand like ties a ladder, like a roll-down ladder to the saddle.
I was gonna say Loria like has the stuff that makes her smell good. She could just like look at him and give him like a little like innocent
Roll to
smile
save the horse.
and be like, "Can you please help me up?"
He helps you up, but he ties like a little rope ladder to the saddle, and that you can
So that
roll
way-
up and put down so you can get off the horse.
I was hoping he would get like flustered. Like she just is like, "Now don't look up my dress."
I think the stable hand's had enough of our shit, hasn't he?
Loria hasn't done shit.
You're guilty by association.
She was trying to get you guys to stop.
Didn't try very hard.
That's because you don't listen because you're a monster, Faust.
Okay. And Ro, you get a pitch black horse. It's not the same as the other two horses. It's a Frisian. It's a big black horse with curly mane and tail. His name's Snowball.
Okay.
The dichotomy there.
Do you love it?
I hope you guys got
Yes.
the reference for that.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll see if you turn out to be his rider or not.
Oh, do I need to roll animal handling, by the way? Or is my horsey nice?
Yeah, everybody but those who have already rolled it, roll animal handling.
Okay.
Everybody, what?
Modified 20.
Andrew, you're fine.
21!
Yeah, Arkoff and
Apparently, we're real good at handling animals.
yeah, Arkoff and me.
Animals.
Your horses love you.
Yay! Aloria has like some treats for Thor. Oh boy.
Bro, having no bones makes riding a horse a little difficult.
Snowball's a
It's
little unsettled at this weird squishy thing on his back.
Aloria is just feeding Thor some apples and just petting him and loving on him. Like, I love
What?
you.
Rose poking Snowball in the head with one of his tentacles. Move!
That's not how we treat
Just keeps
animals.
He starts
I looked
poking the
at the
horse near
stable
the
hand.
eye.
What, NG?
Thor is gelded, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I make a really inappropriate joke.
What?
No.
What joke?
Nothing.
As you know.
Horse terms that we don't need to be explaining on the internet.
No.
Type it into the Moonlight Sonata text chat. That
Also,
way Stream
alright,
doesn't have to deal with it.
I looked at the stable hand. So, what does this ostrich eat exactly? Jawbreakers?
What the fuck do ostriches eat? They're vampire ostriches, so they have to go hunting at night for animals.
Are they okay traveling during the day?
Mm-hmm. They're weird. They can eat hold on, what the fuck do ostriches eat?
Roots, leaves, seeds, insects, snakes, lizards, rodents.
They
So
eat
it's probably
everything.
eyeing Inji pretty well.
The ostrich will eat pretty much anything. It's like a shark, only on land.
Land shark. Land shark.
The flaming
Beware
one,
candy grabs.
the flaming one likes to eat rocks. There's something wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it, but there's something wrong with it.
LOL, bad dragon.
It's funny because you can say that whenever a rule gets too drunk.
No such thing for him.
I love how it says very little was known about Snow.
Anyway,
He's a fucking Frisian.
I look at Eddie and I look him in the eyes and say, "Part of the team."
And then you guys fist bump.
Why do you fist bump an ostrich?
The ostrich like stands up on one leg and lifts the other leg and like punches the shit out of your hand with it.
Oh, is his ostrich a bro? The bro bird?
He rolled a nat
The
20.
brostrich.
He's a burb. Burb.
A perm.
Burb.
Bro.
He even has a theme song. Paw the ostrich, paw the ostrich, paw the ostrich, we love you.
What the fuck?
If no one gets that reference, I'm gonna be really sad. If you get it, I'm gonna love you forever. I'm just gonna say World Cup 2010. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so you guys head towards Red Crest at this point. You're gonna have to make camp on the way there.
Ro thinks his beast is broken. He keeps poking the horse head.
Oh. Are the sirens going off?
Oh shit.
Okay. I just started storming really bad outside. I can't hear anything over my headset.
Send me your weather.
I love it. No, it doesn't bother me one bit, but we're on the second floor of an apartment building. So if tornado comes through, bye-bye Ori. So,
Rip.
Personally, I'm sexually attracted to storms, so that sounds awesome to me.
What?
Sorry, but I don't think
What?
that the X-Men sort of go that way.
Oh.
alright,
She got it!
PG on the stream, please.
It took me a second.
Alright. So you guys are heading to Red Crest, and you have to make camp probably right about at the base of the mountains, so down here. That town is right about here. Camp is right here. So, you guys bypass the town, you just go on the main road and bypass the town. You camp there the first night. Second night, you probably camp just outside the city. And then you guys
Are all the
enter-
horses gelded, by the way?
I apologize for that joke.
Paul is not.
Paul, is it?
Sweet.
No, actually, we'll say Snowball's a female.
Ooh.
Aw.
But
She-
Snowball's
Gloria-
the highest strung of all of them. Thor's just a big baby that's just is like, alright, this is cool. This is cool. Can you guys hear the thunder through my mic?
No.
Nope.
Not yet.
I can hear it.
Aloria just likes to snuggle up with Thor because she loves him because he's a big baby. And she gives him lots of treats that the other horses are probably getting jealous. But she'll give them treats too because she loves them.
The tornado warnings are south of me random? Oh no, we've got the bad part where I'm at, just slightly north of me right now, so it should be coming my way. There's a fucking...
Lori doesn't want to do anything. She just wants to keep herself safe.
I look
and
away from the
pure.
map for 15 fucking seconds, and there's a chicken with a very questionable leg.
What the heck? Through those.
It's black, so our
Look at-
probably.
Nope, not me.
That's racist.
Plus, you know, you can do freehand with just about any color.
Oh. What the fuck's that in the ocean? Is that the fucking Loch Ness monster?
Looks at voodoo.
I mean, this
What's that
is
orange
Ireland.
thing?
It's
German
Ireland. I mean, my heart these are the fucking A. Hey, I mean, I like storms and tornadoes. It's not everybody here that walks with no shoes and
You
wears
just don't want to
Mou-
die.
drinks Mountain Dew 50 times a day.
Are people walking outside hoping the tornadoes launch them into West Virginia so they can start real lives?
I don't know, West Virginia. Don't get me started on West Virginia. I can say some things that aren't
Wait, somebody would want to go to West Virginia?
right.
I had a different. When I first came to Savannah, I heard that the city got hit by a lot of hurricanes. I brought a defunct parachute specifically for when a hurricane comes. I could just pull it and see what happens.
What the fuck are you guys doing to my map?
I'm trying to fix my mistake. I matched the map color almost perfectly.
Close enough.
Alright, so you guys,
Oh man, my tablet doesn't work on here.
No.
Alright. You guys get close to the city and it's dark out at this point. The guards have closed the gate, so you're not gonna be able to get in until morning. It's like Boss Sing say in a way, you're not getting in until morning.
There is no war in Boston, say.
It's a long, long way to Bossing, say.
There's no war in Boss Sing say, you know nothing.
Meanwhile, Drywell's doing Lost right next to Castle Magnus.
What?
the old Lost meme.
Yeah. Oh, is it with Jesus?
No.
Oh, and I see it. That's dumb. I'm mad. God damn it, you scrubs.
So you guys hear this, as you're making camp and deciding who sets up watch. Who takes first watch?
Considering I don't sleep, I'll take watch if no one else wants to.
Doesn't
Who's the lowest
not
to take
sleep?
watch?
Alright. You guys hear a very, very nasty sounding howl.
Oh boy.
And you notice that the moon is full and you've missed it. That was a loud crack of thunder. Soulbound, okay, yeah. You guys notice that the moon is full. You hear a howl and you also hear a rather nice growl along with it.
Hot.
That's just a nice
intimate
crowd.
one.
I look to Faust. Is that mask made of silver?
Val shakes his head.
Great. I've got 2 arrows. How many you got?
Have y'all woken up the rest of us?
I don't think we have yet. I think we're still kind of like keeping silent-ish in coming up with a game plan.
You
Okay.
will see Faust actually materialize a javelin in his hand.
Ro offers his 4 arrows to Umbrella.
You're asleep, I thought.
Yeah.
Did you just say you woke everyone up?
Nope.
No, I said that we were still coming up with a game plan and trying to keep a little bit silent so the werewolf is unawares.
Oh, my mistake.
Anyway, I look to Faust again. So, here's how this is gonna go. You think I should wake them up?
Val shrugs.
I let out a very loud metallic whistle.
Gloria just like screeches.
Our old tricks are chickens!
Actually, no, not chickens this time. Something a little fuzzier.
Like when a cartoon, like when the cartoon dogs shake and you just see the line blurs along from their tail to their head, happens to Ro as he wakes up from the noise.
Something fuzzy this way comes.
Fuzzy chickens?
Fuzzy fanged chickens.
Werewolves are like chickens.
Sorry, I'm looking at this picture of this thing in the monster manual, and oh my god. Its leg looks like it's been broken about 4 times in 6 different places, and when they drew it. It bothers
Amazing.
me.
My apologies, I'll be right back.
Okay. But I'll show you what I just sent to Jack, because it bothers me. Like, on a cellular level.
Okay.
Let me post it in the chat. Like, look at that leg. It looks like it was broken in like 4 different places.
Oh god, it
What
does!
the fuck?
What the hell?
I don't know.
Is this?
I don't know how that even, like...
I'm counting 1, 2,
How did they
3, 4,
walk?
5 joints there.
Also, look at those fucking feet. How do the feet work?
Like, the werewolf makes more sense and looks fine, but then you look at the were-tiger, and it's like
Wait, it's a were-tiger?
It's like it's got a broken leg.
Are we
I said
finding a
there was. I
were-tiger?
said there was 2 noises.
Oh. Is
I'm gonna
Gloria
do a
have to
quick
work-
perception
Wait.
roll.
So, are they gonna possibly smell Gloria too? Oh no.
Okay, take a fucking shower then, goat.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
The smell is strong, and she's fine with smelling nice.
It's like they made bird legs. It kind of is.
Yeah, random. That makes sense. Yeah, no, we're watching the weather. She just sent me the radar image. Yeah, we're watching it.
It's like they made bird legs, but then they realized they were making cat legs.
It's like
Anyway, Aria, roll perception to see if I know what's making those sounds.
You realize that the growl does not sound canine. It sounds more feline and large.
And I look to the group, so how good are you guys with cats?
I'm just waking up. Ah!
Chickens.
Chickens tonight.
Oh, can Gloria roll perception?
Eddie looks up. So what?
He just woke up from a nightmare about chickens.
Yeah,
Oh. She did not roll well because of her
Faust?
chicken nightmare.
you already rolled, Ro.
Sure.
Do you
Can I also and roll some kind of knowledge check to see if I can recognize the animal?
Yeah, if you see it.
Oh,
Where
okay.
am I? Oh, because I'm on the wrong instance of fucking thing.
Oh, has no ears.
Ro has no clue what's going on.
Wow, we
Will has
suck at
no
looking.
ears.
This does not bode well. Even room.
We'll put
Is-
that.
Well,
I'm in the tent, so I'm less of a target.
Perhaps
Anyway.
Umbrella simply heard nothing.
I heard something that looked like a ball of yarn made from our entrails.
Oh.
Wake the fuck up.
I'm still screaming about chickens.
I let out another loud metallic whistle.
Gloria has a nightmare about Magnus says he only sees her as a friend.
Oh, that was a mischievous.
Did
I'm
you
still
like
kind
that?
of. Yep.
Alright, so you guys are.
Performance.
What's that performance for? Like,
That was a mistaken hit.
Entertain the monster.
Alright, so, alright, yeah, Umbrella, you hear it as a big cat, possibly either a panther, a tiger, or, a lion, something in the bigger sized cat family. Hi, Trax!
Sorry.
Max is here to fight.
Trax is the were-tiger.
That's how the
No!
tiger goes.
Roll
Don't kill
initiative.
Trax. Don't kill Trax.
Yeah, roll
No,
initiative.
we're not gonna.
I know.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Actually, let me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right-click them and, oops, I don't want the D20 thingy, I want the...
Ooh, 18. Nicely done.
Ah, the Wizard of Doom
I
is
need to
not there,
bring-
I promise. Neither is Shia LaFutu.
Wizard of Doom!
Remember to click on your icons before rolling initiative.
Aw, man. Okay, click on my icon. Do I need to drag it in first?
Yep.
Okay, and now I click initiative.
Well, click on your icon, then click initiative.
Click. So, click on my icon, and now I click initiative.
Still didn't go through.
Huh.
Do you see the 3 circles up above your icon? If not, then you did not actually click it.
Yeah, I put you on the turn order, but click on your username and then go to your sheet and go up and click initiative.
Yeah, because then I tap on in the character section, right?
Yeah, click on your icon first though, the one that's on the map,
Okay.
and
So
then go
click
to your
on-
sheet and click initiative.
Okay, so click on my icon, which I just did many
I'm
times.
going to give myself plus
In.
to that.
What is it?
Tactical wit allows me to give a bonus to my initiative roll equal to my intelligence modifier. So plus
It
4.
says-
9.
It says you. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
I already added you.
Well, it says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
I need NG to
That's-
do his.
I did.
I'm
Did
confused.
you? It didn't take.
Just click on your just click on your name and then just click on your initiative.
I'll do it again then.
No, I got you.
Damn it.
Oh, 0.
Also, I'm gonna give myself. Let's see.
Which of you two has the faster?
Of
Wait,
who?
so I need to add a plus what to yours?
I need a you need that plus 4.
Okay, never mind.
That's +3. Oh, sorry. Blame us.
Alright, I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. Alright, drywall.
I was gonna say I'm gonna give myself an extra 3 hit point. Actually, no, that'd be 4 because 3 divided by 2.
Okay.
I have bad memories of the last time I saw a werewolf in a fight in the forest.
What?
Or
Anyway.
tiger. Nothing.
You know what I realized? I might have not selected it because I fucking was on a different option. So let me test this one more time to see if that was just me being
Sorry,
dumb.
I wasn't making a roll. I was trying to make a dice tower.
But I moved myself down. But it worked this time.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna load up one of my 2 silver arrows in my longbow and I'm gonna shoot it at the werewolf.
Whew.
That hits. 5, so 10. Wherever sticky notes. Book falling. Everything falling. Why? I need a bigger desk. So 48. Alright, and is that all of your turn or?
Hold on a second. Yeah, that's everything.
How far away are we from our targets
You're
right now?
not 80 miles.
Apparently 80 miles.
Wow.
I'm gonna say the drywall is probably. Let me fix this so you guys.
Drywall's a hell of a shot.
You guys are so the werewolf's probably a good 10 feet away from drywall, and tiger's another 10-15 feet away from Faust. That way it looks more accurate because I thought the map was not in miles for some reason.
Oh, jeez.
What should we be converting these miles to?
We'll just
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, so that's 15.
yeah.
120 is 15.
Yeah. I think I did it as 40 miles. Yeah.
Hey Faust, what's your dexterity modifier?
1.
Okay.
So how far are we? I'm sorry.
10 feet from the werewolf is how far drywall is, and 15 feet from the tiger.
Okay.
So, that ends drywall's turn. It's time for the werewolf. He is going to. He's going to reach his 5 feet, so he can hit you from where he's at, I think. Can he?
Who?
Wolf's gonna go for a spear attack on drywall.
Oh boy.
And that
Oh boy, let's see how this
that
goes.
gets a +4 to hit. 10 does not hit you.
Nope.
Alright, and that's all he's gonna do. Oh, and he's in the hybrid form right now. He's not in like the four-legged wolf. He's in the
His aminal form.
Bipedal.
Bipedal.
yeah, the bipedal like forced moon shift thing, like like the generic like, oh, the moon came out, I've gotta like
Professor Lupin.
yeah, pretty much. Gloria.
Okay. Hold on, I'm looking at something.
Oh, Siggy, thanks for the host.
Yay! Thanks, Siggy.
Woo!
Oh, this one wouldn't work. I was wondering if calm emotions, but since the kitty is also his friend, I don't think it would work right now. You know what? Aloria is gonna actually fight with something. Is Kitty close enough for her to also fight, or will she need to move some?
He is.
No, not Kitty Werewolf. I'm sorry.
The cat is 20 feet from you, and the werewolf is 10 feet from you.
Oh wait, so that means actually Charm Person would, or not Charm, Calm Emotions would work on both of them because it's within a 20-foot radius. Let me pull up the spell so I can read it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Calm Emotions says you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw, and they can choose to fail the throw. And if it fails its saving throw, I can choose one of the effects. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is Calm Emotions.
Can you throw the card up?
Yee. Bloop.
So you cause it to be charmed or frightened?
No, I can make it also... I could make it indifferent about creatures of my choice that it's hostile towards. So I could make it indifferent to all of us.
Okay. Alright, what is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 13. Does that ever go up when you level up?
It'll automatically go up when you change your numbers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Let's see, what did they get? Pluses on.
Yeah, they're charisma throws, by the way.
They both fail.
Hooray! I'm making them indifferent to us.
How long does that last?
As one of them has a
It says-
freaking silver arrow in him.
Yeah, it says a minute long.
Okay. Alright, is that end your turn or?
I won't throw a bardic inspiration, so yes, that ends my turn.
Arkov.
It's gonna end though if you hit him.
Or you can hit one and the other still being different for 6 turns, though, right?
No,
Well, if they're
because it'll-
friends, they'll break them both up.
Oh.
yeah. So I mean, it's a good chance to like get away.
I mean, 1 minute's not long enough to pack everything up and get away, so...
True.
Tiger boy!
Going to throw my javelin at it.
Roll damage.
6.
What's your HP? Oh, you have more HP than a wolf does. Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh well.
Oh boy.
Alright, is that your turn or?
I think it'll have to. I do not have any bonus actions.
This song is not fitting for combat. This is too happy. I had music on YouTube playing in my ear. Let's see.
I couldn't even hear the music.
You couldn't. It was in my ear.
You should probably get rid of one of these and swap it out for some cantrips or something.
Who?
Oh, no, I'm just
What?
thinking about my character sheet. I need to make some changes so I can do
Oh, I'm gonna get my food's about here. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, Ro, it's your turn.
Ro will step between. But Ro will step between Faust and Arul. He'll lift up one of his tentacles and he'll cast Fire, flashing a bright red while he does so. Against the tiger.
Tiger's AC is 12. That hits. 1d10 fire damage, so he takes 5. Okay. Alright, that in your turn, you're gonna keep going.
That's all that Ro has. Ro's good.
I'm trying to find good music. Let me know if that's too loud. Okay, Tiger's turn. Tiger is going to go for... Oh, he's got a bow. He is gonna go for Ro, since Ro just hit him. And he's closest.
Oh boy.
Which is a +4 hit. 19 hit.
Yep.
Oh no.
1d8 +2. Where's my d8? 5 damage.
Silly tiger can't. Ow!
He pulls his bow back and you see him like kind of like snarl at you, and he lets go, and this arrow just buries itself in your somewhere.
That seething mass of.
Seething mass of jelly.
That hurt!
Oh yes, that's what it's supposed to do, you Neanderthal.
And that's
For lack of a better word, that's the point of an arrow.
that's gonna.
Oh my
end,
gosh, I just punch all of you.
That's gonna end. That's gonna end Tiger's turn. Is NG back?
Do I hear kitty?
Sorry, I'm back. Yes, I'm back.
It's your turn.
Ah, crap.
It just now got around to you. You're fine.
Okay.
God, we were waiting for 10 years.
30 days.
How long?
39.
As punishment, you'll have to share your food with us, or at least tell us what it is. I'm really hungry.
Some onion soup and no, it's good onion soup, like
I don't like onions.
green onion soup. Green onion soup.
Oh, okay.
Green onion soup, chicken fried rice, and hibachi shrimp.
I had a chicken strip basket from Dairy Queen earlier.
All right,
And a sundae.
our rule is going to come around behind the werewolf. And you know what? I'm tired. He's tired. He just wants to get this over. He's a little upset because, he doesn't want to be a vampire. So he's just going to start punching.
I wonder if getting bit by a werewolf would cancel it out.
I haven't slept. I'm sore. I don't want to be a vampire. I'm done with this.
It doesn't.
Does 13 hit?
No. Oh wait, yeah, you do have advantage, don't you? Yeah, 13
Yep.
hits.
Next number
Goodbye,
from some
werewolf.
flanking.
Could potentially cancel it out, unless you could buy Underworld rules, and then you're a hybrid.
Oh, God. Does 13 not hit?
No, it hits.
Yay.
Will be a Draco fire.
Or... Oh, God.
Wait,
Just be amalgamation.
Wait, did you use the... You use a silver hand, right?
Yep.
So 8 damage.
Hooray!
Yes.
Alright.
Is that an Adventure Quest reference, Drywall?
Nicely, you got it.
Okay, good. I'm going to punch him again.
Yeah, that hits. Alright, 12 damage to the wolf.
Would a werewolf from a dragonborn have scales or?
Alright.
Flare blows.
2 more, go ahead.
Oh, I'm using that for my bonus action. So basically, I'm getting an extra hit.
No, you get two extra hits.
No, so flare blows. I should have said I was using it before I did the second blow, because I only get 1 attack action, and then I get my 2.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. I see what you did. Alright, 14, holy shit.
Is this guy dead?
No. He kind of snarls at you and yelps a bit, but then he's pissed off. He's turned around and facing NG now.
Great.
Great, now he's not paying attention. Thanks, NG.
Oh
The
no, I didn't
moment
want to open
Faust
fucking
werewolf
photo.
turn around to face NG's character, you will hear the phonograph play, and it's Rob saying, "Don't die."
Hey, It's a Rob saying don't die. Damn it.
Wow.
I will haunt you if I die, construct.
Damn.
You
No,
won't-
more like you'll try to
That is
bite
mean.
him.
Right. You suck the oil out of him. Alright. So,
Suck.
it is
Suck
Drell's
it.
turn.
I look at the axe that I recently got. Time to test it out.
I'm gonna ask him a question. Who are you using it on, the wolf?
The werewolf.
Alright, that hits, roll damage. Holy hell! What damage did you wait. What damage does that have?
It's Shia LaPutu's axe, so whatever damage the axe had then.
I don't even remember what I gave it.
Yeah, you gave it 1d8 plus 6.
That may have been a mistake. Wait,
Yeah.
1d8 plus
Shia
1d
LaPutu was a mistake.
1d8 plus 6 should not be.
Also, my strength modifier.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Now
You
was
gave the
the
axe
1d8
of a
plus
cannibal murderer into the hands of a killing machine with strength.
was the 1d8 plus 6 on Shia with his strength modifier? Because if so, you can lower that number a bit.
No. Alright, so the wolf, he goes down on his knees at this point. He's not doing too hot.
I like this axe.
Oh no, I think you neutered the puppy.
And,
Or was it the kitty?
he starts, like, curling up on himself, like, trying to force the shift to go away so he can be, mentally sane again.
Wait, which one did you hit?
The wolf.
I hit the werewolf.
You neutered the puppy.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make Bob Barker proud next roll.
Alright. Alright, is that is your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, it's the wolf's turn. He just rolled. So the way I've got it set up is if a werewolf or were creature rolls above.
cut out.
Hang out, hun.
Ah,
You're cutting out.
weather! Weather!
Ram.
Hold on. Chat.
Yeah.
It's starting
way
to
up to this
storm pretty
point.
good outside. So the way I've got it set up is if a werewolf or like were creature rolls above a 13 at any point during the fight for a wisdom save, then they can regain control. So he rolled a 15. So he like you see him go back to being a pupil.
A people.
A pupil. It's a stouter, bigger man, but he's kind of beat up, just laying on the ground now, trying to catch his breath. He doesn't.
Now I feel bad, but okay.
He doesn't do anything. Aloria.
Aloria. Well, since you know, like, she's seeing it's a human, she's gonna go up to Mr. Kid or Mr. Poppers and use Cure Wounds. Let me go click on it.
I
Whee!
thought you were gonna say seduce him.
No. She already smells good. She doesn't really need to worry about that at the moment. But she's gonna use Cure Wounds.
Why is you be healing this one after he just attacked us?
Because he doesn't know any better. He's a werewolf.
Yes.
He doesn't
werewolf
mean
attacked
to.
us.
He doesn't mean to.
Alright, you
Regardless
made
if he meant to or not, he would have killed us.
She just looks at least to I'll roll a number. Like, can you at least explain to him?
I apologize. I'm like, sorry I hate you so hard. You might feel that a little bit.
Shouldering the bloody axe.
He kind of groans a
Wiping
bit.
his knuckles.
Random. I just looked at the chat. Michi or Aloria, you managed to get him the bleeding to stop, but he's still kind of beaten up pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
No, that's all for now.
Alright, and Faust.
Faust is going to summon another weapon and dash up to the tiger.
Okay.
Let's see. We will go with this option.
It hits.
Two-handed spear stab.
It hits, roll damage.
4.
Also, at this point, the tiger is, oh, never mind, you already broke her spell. 4 damage. Alright.
Now, while we're at that,
Oh, there's a
as a
couple.
bonus action, since I actually hit, branding sigil.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Can I
So
tell you
that's
guys?
an extra 3 fire damage.
And is
Can I
And
that,
now
Jesus,
it is
and I thought
marked
I
with-
was bad with the tree.
now it's what?
That's an extra 3 fire damage, and now it is marked with Faust symbol.
What is Faust's symbol?
It's just Magnus' symbol, isn't it?
Yep.
The horse and the sword.
Oh,
Alright, so it takes 3 damage, so he's still kicking pretty good. Tiger's a little bit tankier than the werewolf. Alright, and is that end your turn?
Yep.
He kinda looks down at the symbol on his chest now and is like snarls at you big time, and then lines his bow up for you for his next turn. Ro.
Ro finds this all very confusing. If this one cannot be killed, then the other one should not be as well. So Ro comes forward, and he's going to wrap his tentacles around the neck, the arms, and the legs of the were-tiger and attempt to restrain him.
of his neck, his back. I'm sorry.
My neck and my back. Okay, I'm sorry. I was singing that the other night at work. Alright, roll strength for grappling, I think, yeah.
Alright, but to remember, he gets a advantage in grapples,
Okay, so roll it.
even though he has a -1 on strength.
Alright.
Yeah.
And the tiger, he has to roll strength as well, right?
He has to be 14.
Yes.
So he gets a +3 to strength, so
Shit.
13.
Yes!
He is stuck. Alright. Is that all you're gonna do for now?
Yep, he's just gonna restrain the guy and says, "Now what do we do?"
How do we vet one back?
Same way
She
you
looks-
brought the other one.
She looks at the hurt man, and hopefully he's able to like respond.
Now, is this a were-tiger, or should we look at its hands and see if they are backwards?
What?
What? That's a Y tiger.
Am I missing
It's just
something?
Y.
Is the tiger a lichen? Were-tiger? Or are its hands backwards? Is it a Rakshasa?
It's a were-tiger.
Yeah, Silver is doing double damage to it.
Yeah, it's a were-tiger.
That's why Ro is holding its head.
What the fuck is a rock smash?
Do we just need to punch it?
257. Let me look at this real quick in the book before I forget.
Aluria looked at the guy by the way and said, "Is there anything we can do to bring them out of this?"
Oh, so it's a demon. Okay, it's a fiend.
Thank you, Armored Hunter. You're getting it.
It's a persona.
Or it'd be a very cruel DM.
I mean, it's not. It's a ball, and it's got less hit points than the were-tiger.
It's a persona, so you mean it's a stand?
Oh shit, that didn't look good.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard
that was
that.
loud.
Well,
That was a sound that did not sound good.
it's because lightning struck the parking lot.
Oh, dang.
That's cool. Well, you better take pictures of
Yeah, we might need to get
the
off soon.
ground.
Ari is very dedicated to this.
I love you guys.
You hear the tornado like blaring through the place. I am not gonna let this end my session early.
It'd be me. I'd be Monty.
Now roll for attack!
Monty would do the same thing. Alright, so. Oh, OBS is locking up on me. I might actually have to get over in a minute.
Oh
Alright, so you're asking the werewolf how to fix the tiger.
no. Yeah.
He actually, he looks at you and he kind of sits up and pushes himself up to a sitting position. And he looks over at the tiger and he goes, "Well, Johan, come on, get out of it, man, snap out of it." And he's like yelling at the tiger to chill the fuck out. And the tiger's like struggling against Ro, trying to get a grip on him so he can bite the fuck out of you. and he hears him calling his name, and he like looks at him, and you can see his eyes kind of change a bit, and he snaps out of it. And he's like looking, what's going on? What's going on?
Hooray! I'm smart.
Ro doesn't let him go yet, though.
That's fair.
And
Are we still in combat, or is
no,
it
combat's
officially over?
Combat's over.
Okay, so Ro doesn't let him go yet.
Faust will pet Kitty while he's still restrained.
Rude. Also, something cute, unrelated, really quick. I moved, and I found big fat cat Baloo curled up, like inside of the blanket on the floor that I'm using to keep my feet warm, and he was sleeping on my foot as soon as I moved my foot, and it was cute. I'm blessed.
I looked to the man and I apologize for, putting an axe in his back, literally.
No, it's fine. It got me out of it. It hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
Can
You
anybody
have
else
one
help him?
strange bird man to thank for this.
Wait. Birdman.
Faust will also dispel the sigil on the tiger.
He kind of like rubs his forehead. What kind of Birdman?
He's an attorney at law.
God damn it. I'll take the case. He had these big eyes. He always looked like he was staring at something awful.
Shia LaPoot?
Yes, that was his name. It's also written right here on his axe, now that I think about it.
Oh, the weird one that likes to eat people. Oh, yeah, not Aldrich.
So he was an actual cannibal.
Bro
He
lifts
like
up.
shakes his head
the
and
squirmy
like
bun.
looks at you kind of confused. Like, where have you been? That's like common knowledge around here. Is like the look he gives you.
God, everybody
Wait,
has heard
do I look
about
like I'm
Shia
from
LaBeouf's
here?
cannibal.
Oh no, you're one of those from the court. Yes, Alistair told me about them.
Oh, so you've heard of us, and she's like, oh, I'm special. Also, she looks at the others. Are any of you able to do anything to help heal him? Because I can only do so much right now.
Have some beer.
Actually, I might have something. I check Van Helsing's notes.
Rose lifting up his body with tentacles. What do I do with this?
Cure him.
Roll me. Fuck. Hit.
Roll you fuck. Roll me some fuck.
I don't know what to roll to look through a book.
Considering their
Investigation.
notes, meaning they were written at a previous time, maybe history.
Or
Investigation.
investigation.
I don't know shit.
These
Proud of you.
outgrows at once? What the hell?
I'll give it a try.
I just smack him on the back with a band-aid.
Let me take a look.
Hello, Kitty Bandit.
I was just meaning to
Fuck.
heal him for pain.
Faust.
We are doctors. We have
Ro
degrees.
rolls his eyes. Bring me.
Are we investigating to see how to cure them?
He's got Van Helsing's notes. NG,
Oh.
roll for your
I
beer.
guess I can't. I'm too
Hold
busy.
on.
Roll for I'll roll for the beer. Okay.
Hooray! Look at me!
Arkoff and Aloria, you look in the book, you
Oh.
see, okay, he heal him
I didn't know Arkoff was a playable character.
Faust and Aloria. You look in the book and you see that werewolves, he has a note on werewolves, and it's kind of like highlighted and underlined about 15 times. It says that they've got a fast regen speed, so just to patch them up a bit if they need it, and then leave them alone.
Oh.
And you can already see he's kind of starting to have himself
Oh.
fixed.
Well, and I guess the fact that I stopped the bleeding helped a lot.
Uh,
Yay!
just
I'm
keeps it
useful.
Yeah,
Hooray!
yeah.
I'm useful.
Thank you all for that. And that beer was pretty damn good.
Mhm.
Where did you get that? The castle or?
Made it myself.
I'll have to see if we can't find somewhere to get that readily available to me.
Where are you
Yeah,
looking
Didn't you
at?
sell it to the tavern in that town? You had a specific name for it, too.
That was a different.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it the choking chicken?
No, that was the horny goat.
Oh.
And what's this one called? Mr. Dragonborn.
Just call
Let me
it
see.
chicken.
Nah, I think regret would serve me well right now.
Regret? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Regret.
I
That's
will
a
remember
little too
that.
real there, Angie.
Maybe
The
the
love
dreaming
bite.
ostrich.
The love bite.
Paul.
Arnold's pretty freaking worried about this. He's a little distracted.
Fair.
Let me. You know what?
Should Ro let this one go?
Yes, it would be fine to let. Yes, let them go now. The better now.
The werewolf doesn't notice really that you're distracted, but the tiger definitely notices and he can kind of smell it.
Smell what? Aloria?
No, I'll roll.
I was like, what?
But he doesn't
They
say
can
anything.
smell the bite.
He doesn't say anything.
Oh.
Ro looks to Faust and Ro whether he should let him go or not.
Let him go. Let him go.
Alright, Ro
I'm
lets him
alright, I'm alright. It's fine. It's fine.
Aloria goes over to Ro and gives him a little pat on the arm. You did a good job today, Gold Star.
I checked to see if I noticed our rule kind of being worried.
Yeah.
I probably should roll see if I can if I'm trying to hide it or not.
Yeah, deception.
Oh fuck!
You're visibly shaking from the anxiety of it.
He starts drinking from his mug and his flask, and he's like, you know, this would be really good with some blood in it.
He needs to.
I
He
looked
needs
at our
to.
rule. How much time do you have left, do you estimate?
I don't friggin' know.
Can we make a bloody
Until he dies.
Make a
Those
Bloody
are the
Mary.
terms.
Until he dies or gives in.
Are you?
Alright, then I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give
And
him
I'm
a
not
fucking
gonna-
reassuring speech.
I'm not gonna make you roll on the giving in unless it becomes pertinent.
Okay.
You got this, friend.
You know,
What to
just
do
because
when you're
I'm
becoming
curious,
a vampire?
Faust will try to give him a reassuring pat.
Faust just draws another fucking smiley face and blood on his face.
What to expect when you're expecting to become a vampire?
Wait, would it be a bloody smiley or would it be a bloody ooh woo considering his new look?
I'll
Ooh,
leave that to
what's
the imagination.
He draws like a happy dog. Wait? I have a really important
Wait, who
question.
draw the happy dog?
I have a very important question though. Does Faust have a tail now?
No.
No, it's just a mask.
Damn it!
It's just a mask and
Excuse me.
Wolverine claws.
nobody would actually, unless you rolled history, understand the significance of the mask. Of the helmet, rather.
It makes you think of Anubis.
I don't think Ro would get it anyways. So
Do I get that flanking bonus?
The flanking bonus.
Give me your collective mind power.
Let's
Roll-
see. Oh man, I got a 4. I was gonna say I wish I had advantage, but that doesn't do shit.
Faust, you already obviously know what it is. I roll. You've heard tales of Magnus's army from when he was not so calm and nice.
And collected.
And something about a special fighter set force, but not much beyond that. Sort of like if out of DM speech. Think of the Immortals.
Ah.
from like 300.
I mean, they're legit fighters outside of the
Yeah, I
movie,
know
but
that.
yeah.
So yeah.
Magnus is equivalent.
Yeah, I'm gonna say our roles are now even more visibly aware because now he's putting the two and two together with how pissed Magnus must be with the redesign. Like, oh fuck.
We're all gonna die.
I just kind of shrug and I look back to the werewolf. So Calvin and Hobbes, where are you two from?
Wow.
Now I'm gonna fucking draw them as Calvin and Hobbes, and you fucking
Ro
stand
just
there
looks
like a
at the camera
jackass.
for a minute.
Good.
A solid. Ro looks at the camera for a solid 5 seconds.
I love how my D&D campaign has turned into The Office / fucking Parks
Which
and
one
Rec.
is Dwight then?
I got the reference.
The Office and Parks and Rec is what my game is turned into.
But
Is that
who's
such a
right?
bad
That's
thing,
an
though?
important question.
The Office, Parks and Rec mixed with vampires and Lord of the Rings.
Probably Ro would be Dwight.
Who's Jim?
So funny
Who's
story.
pranking him?
Funny story about
A
Jim.
rule would
We
be
were
good.
gonna move my Japanese teacher's desk into the girls' bathroom in school, but we never got a chance to do it. So we just moved the pop machine in front of his door, so he could get out of the room.
Rude.
we were mean.
Oh
to him.
shit, that's a big bruise.
But
Rude.
so he looks at you after he shakes off the clear insult, and we were on our way to go assist Alistair. He summoned Rolf here to.
Oh, I think we didn't we encounter
Did you say
him?
Rolf?
Yes, I did his name.
Is he the son of a shepherd?
Maybe.
Does Ro need to reclaim his honor?
I point to the ostrich. That's my horse.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd!
Ro pulls out a fish and he starts slapping in his hand like a billy club.
My God.
The sad thing is, Umbrella saying that's my horse isn't even wrong because we're all mounted up.
Yes,
That's literally his horse right now.
All right.
that's my horse.
It's night, right?
Yes, nighttime is still moonlight out.
Alright, Ro's gonna touch Faust's shiny new chest, and he's gonna cast light. He's gonna
Why?
make it glow, because it's nighttime and people need to see.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, the single
diamonds
ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Faust.
Diamonds in the sky. Sorry.
Faust is a single lady. Oh shit! I forgot to roll a perception.
You are the light of Ro's life.
I just remembered I was gonna roll a perception on something while you guys are.
Okay, that was actually adorable.
What?
Did you not hear what Ro just said?
No.
No.
Say it again.
No.
He said, "You are the light of Ro's life."
Gloria just.
Ro
Or
was
just-
concerned for beast of burden. Ropa
Lord-
man is so heavy, so Ro want to make Faust lighter.
Let me see if the horse.
Gloria
likes you.
just says.
No.
"I'm scared."
No, the horse still hates you. Snowball does not like you for some reason, squishy octopus man.
Gloria goes up to Snowball and gives him an apple.
Yeah, it turns out Snowballs absolutely adores Deloria.
Roll animal. handling.
Anyway, I
I
look
have to
back.
roll animal handling. Okay, give me a second.
Keep talking, Drywall.
And this is-
I look back to the man. Who
Oh!
Nice.
I just said that!
Oh, not 20!
Snowball gets down and does the horse lay down thing and starts rolling on her back, and it's like once belly scratches at this point.
Gloria just.
This big ass horse just rolling around on her back on the ground.
Gloria gives her belly scritches and snuggles and is
Can't
like,
give a horse belly
oh.
scritches.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Did you not? So horses, I don't know, because I've seen it a lot from where I live here. Look, when they want to, they'll get down on the ground, start rolling around on their back, and it's funny.
Is
to
my
see
horse
their
getting
legs
on the
like-
ground and rolling around?
Yeah.
I thought it was on the horse.
No.
Okay. never mind.
It says, I just looked. Why do horses roll around in the dirt?
Because it scratches
The
their
easy-
back.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where my conflict was. I thought I was on the horse and
Oh,
she's
no.
just scratching its belly, so she's the horse is tall enough, so she's literally just under it, just scratching its belly above her head.
I'm looking at some pictures of it and it's really adorable.
It's cute. It's fun to watch in person. But yeah, you start scratching her belly.
I'm scratching her belly and I'm like loving on her. I'm sure, and I'm sure Ro is just like, damn bitch.
She glares at.
Your horse
She
is-
periodically
your horse
looks
is
up
going
and
to get jealous.
She periodically looks up and glares at Ro.
Anyway,
Yeah, Drywall.
I look
What you want to
to
do about it, horse? And then Ro raises 3 tentacles.
I look to the
Bring it
wolf
up,
and say,
sweetheart.
"Did you say Alistair?
I did. Yes, he's the pack leader of these parts.
Son of a bitch, we've met the man." Well, should I say the man or the man wolf or the wolf?
You probably saw him in his wolf body. He doesn't like to be a person very much. He doesn't like people.
He was
No,
actually
no,
very
no, no, no,
helpful for
we-
us.
Yes, we met him when we were busy tracking down Magnus's daughter. There was a cult, yada yada, ancient evils, all that. But does he need help of any sort? I mean, we do kind of owe him a solid.
Right now he just wants us to track the vampire that took down Lady Alira, but
Oh, is he helping Magnus as well then?
He's on orders from Magnus, yes.
Oh my god, he attacked our own allies, basically.
I mean, the goblins were trying to hurt us, if that's any consolation.
You
We
attacked
didn't
But
have
they're
Manly.
goblins.
Thou saved one of the goblins, and then
Oh.
chastised everyone for not interrogating
You
them.
mean Flower? He's back at
Is-
camp.
Oh, he was actually rather cute after dealing with the unsavory parts.
After
of all
Faust
the-
beat the hell out of him.
He suddenly decided he was going to be a druid. I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Aww. Maybe we helped him.
Knocked some sense into him.
He still steals gold like a little bitch, but he likes to be a druid.
Steals gold
Anyway,
like a little
Oh,
bitch.
right. Faust still has no money because he gave it all to the goblin.
No,
Anyway,
we
I
got
looked
some money
to-
since.
Yeah, Magnus gave you money.
I looked to the two were-beings. I am so sorry. If you couldn't tell, we are actually trying to find Pietro and or Magnus because, and I point to Arul, he's not doing too well.
He got a little kinky with a vampire.
Wait.
One that was actually spending time with Shia LaPutu. We don't know why. Would you know?
The two look at each other and they're like, Johan, yeah, I know. We were tracking the Putu man. We noticed he was hanging around a group of vampires from the east, but you got bitten by one of them. I could smell it, but I couldn't tell who bit you.
Well, if that helps answer your question.
So potentially one of Lord Asshat's spawn.
Who? Oh, wait, you didn't say that aloud.
Nope, Faust is still mute.
Yeah.
Well, at least now
Nope,
we.
still can't talk.
Well, at least now we have an idea of who the vampire belonged to. If that helps you any. And she gives like this little reassuring look to Arul.
It kind of does, and it also means it was probably a good idea to not go in his little realm.
Probably not for now.
You
Does that mean that-
for my gift. Oh.
Does that mean Lord? And she makes finger quotes. Asshat is an actual asshat, as in a bad person.
Wintry's not happy, if that's what you're asking. He's never happy, though. Magnus has been.
Does he
keeping
have a
him
stick up his
alive.
ass?
Yeah, you could say that. Magnus has been keeping him in line for quite a while. He wants to pull at the leash a bit.
Faust motions as if he is frustrated, like, what have I been trying to explain this whole time? He throws up his arms and walks back to camp.
Don't mind him. He's special.
Or he says he has a stick up his ass to smash cuts to Magnus impaling people on the stake.
Arul's just chugging beer at this point. He's just.
The tiger actually watches Faust go. Oh no, he's more than aware of how these 4 get when they don't get along.
I see.
And that's all I'm able to say at the moment without getting a bit yelled at by the alpha. You can get yelled at by the alpha, but I don't have one. I'm all alone. I just follow you around because you like you.
Aww. That's gay.
And the wolf looks at him and like rolls his eyes, but he like gives him a smirk.
Are you two like a thing?
Damn it. Yep.
Ro thinks you are barking up the wrong tree, little goat.
I'm not
I look to
flirting
Ro.
with them.
Sometimes they fight like an old married couple, sometimes they fight like cats and dogs.
You could say that he's part of the pack. Oh, just say it. We're together already.
Aww,
Mr. Tiger Kitty gave the dog a bone.
I
that's so cute.
shrug and say, "You flesh beings are weird to me."
They want a little powwow.
In any case,
More,
you should
more like a
probably-
bow chicka wow wow.
You should probably get into the city as soon as possible. We're not the only things lurking out here tonight.
Well, I'm
It's a good idea.
yes. So I suppose we should probably start traveling now.
Apologies
even if I-
again for nearly killing you.
But the gates, no, it's fine. You actually kept us from killing someone else. The moon wasn't supposed to change tonight. It threw us off guard.
Oh,
Wait, beg
That's
pardon. The
all.
moon wasn't supposed to change.
No, did you not notice? It was a crescent last night. It's not, shouldn't have happened at all.
Well, not in my notes.
That bodes well.
that doesn't sound right. Is there anybody that we could that like any of us would know that would have like knowledge about stuff like that?
Probably Magnus.
Roll. I'll say history to see if you know anyone.
Or insight.
Or insight. No, history.
History. History is made of bees. 11.
I check Van Helsing's notes.
There's something vague about a cult of a minor god, but it doesn't really explain much. Like, he didn't really get a good chance to investigate it.
Not good enough for me. Hey guys, I'm checking Van Helsing's notes here, and you remember that fake paladin and the cultist that we dealt with that Alistor helped us with?
Yes.
And
Vaguely.
how they're trying to revive something that should not exist in this land?
Yes.
According to Mr. Helsing's notes here, we're not just dealing with an ancient vampire, we're dealing with possibly a minor or even greater dark god.
What you're saying is we're not dealing with the average vampire warrior here.
No,
And
we're actually going to we're actually going to be dealing with something that I don't even know if we'll be able to hurt it.
That sounds concerning.
Indeed. So we best figure out how to fix all of this quickly, because if this is only a few days in and the moon is doing that, who knows what else may happen.
Everybody going! Yay!
The Magnus's bride, no magic.
Also, Ra, I was gonna give you your answer, sorry. Magnus might know, Arav might even know, any of the older vampires, anybody over, like, 200 would probably know.
Okay.
But what were you asking, Ra?
Did Magnus's bride know magic?
She...
But he was asking his compatriots.
Oh.
I think the only one that would know would be Faust.
So we are led to believe that
Let me message you,
He-
Uncle.
the bride's death is nothing to do with strangeness.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that it could have to do with that. I mean, they require the blood of an old one, and if that's why they killed her to get her blood, it could be affecting this.
Well, she was not old one. The spell cast to set fire was cast with old one magic.
Then who in that castle was an old one? Aside from
Magnus?
possibly Magnus.
Rogue
Well, I
does
mean,
the
were they
opposite
trying to get the
what
blood
they're
of Idris as well? So, I mean, it's a possibility.
showing. Who has syringe?
Who has syringe? Well, just because they have the syringe doesn't mean they don't have the blood.
No, I mean, like, Rogue gave the syringe to somebody. I twitched. I voodoo don't remember who I gave the syringe to.
We should give it to
Oh.
fuck, what was the dog's name? Aris?
Ours is the wolf.
Mm.
The puppy.
Not the wolf that's with you, but Magnus is quasi-familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I meant.
The puppy. The good boy. My goodness, I am so sleepy.
Yeah, you don't notice. Sorry, in the background conversation happening at the same time. Alright.
Oh.
So, are you guys still conversing with the pair?
I think so. So, if that's happening, then you are probably right that we should not be out here.
You can come back with us to the... We've got a cave that we found for the night. We set up a camp in it. We've scoped it out. It should be safe.
We're not going to interrupt any hanky-panky, are we?
No. Not tonight. No.
Not tonight. You'd think with a full moon that, it would spice things up.
It's
I
not.
look to Aloria. Best not to inquire about the things that go bump in the night.
Damn it.
Aloria is like,
You hear a
but the Night
God
King,
damn it, the Force of Birds.
but the Night King, he works in the nights, and so I should definitely know about everything.
Actually, that reminds me.
Roro has an option if we seek it.
What are you checking?
You, Aloria, you notice a small black owl land on your shoulder and just sit there and not say anything.
Oh, Aloria is just gonna look at it, and I'm assuming she knows.
Yeah,
She's got an idea.
It's a messenger, but he's not gonna say anything right now.
She's gonna at least give it a little friendly scritch in kindness, in greeting.
It kind of coos at you and just fluffs up and settles down for a sleep.
Go on. I love owls. Owls are good.
Ro, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, Ro has alternative option if we find cave too scary.
What's that?
Ro has magic spell that can keep us safe.
Oh.
And
Go on.
Ro reaches it into his robe with one of his tentacles, and he pulls out a piece of rope.
Are we going to tie me up?
And
No!
Ro places it on the ground. Ro
Maybe.
looks at Aloria, flashes a couple of colors in skin speech, and then he places the rope on the ground.
I don't know what you're meaning when you're doing a strobe light show.
Oh,
And he
Ro.
casts rope trick.
NG's was trying to get Ro, I think.
Why, your abilities are great. Wouldn't they be better if we were already in a cave that was already more secure too? Just an added layer of protection?
If you say so.
Okay, good.
All I think of is that SpongeBob episode where they have to make the circle to protect themselves from sea bears. It's
do
not
know
a
that's
circle.
something like that.
That's an oval.
So you've got a pocket dimension.
Basically,
Nice.
Okay.
and it can hold up to 8 people.
Okay.
Only lasts for an hour, though.
Yeah.
What happens if we're in there after an hour?
You die.
So
So.
anything inside the extra dimensional space drops out when the spell ends.
So we'll fall flat on our asses.
So.
That's great.
Well, that's a nice trick, Mr. Weird fishman thing. We
Call
can.
him.
Ro, we can go back
Like
to the
when you
cave.
broke your
I
boat.
assure you that it's perfectly safe, and the moon won't affect us again for the rest of the night since you snapped us out of it. We should be alright.
Wait, since they're both were creatures, does that mean the cave is also vaguely shaped like an animal head?
To be
Ro picks up his
stereotypical, I'm
rope and
tempted.
turns purple.
Only the lamb.
See, I was thinking elephant graveyard shit, but
That could also work. Besides, I'm sure those two are already familiar with each other's caves of wonder.
I wish Faust could talk sometimes for just comments like that.
It's a giant tiger's head.
He's like Silent Bob.
He is Silent Bob! Anyway, I got excited. My bad. Alright, so
Then who's Jay in this equation?
do you guys...
Oh, I thought of the best spell for my next level. Purely for Faust.
Alright,
never mind.
Do you guys, go back to the cave with them, or are you gonna try and find another place to camp?
Or is fine
I think
with
the
the cave.
cave's a good idea.
Laurel feels hesitant following them. They've freaked out once. What makes
They
you...
said they won't for the rest of the night. We knocked them out of it. I can trust them.
Why?
I'm gonna check Van Helsing's notes just to
I mean, I put up with
know.
you, and you've given me more reason to distrust you.
Laurel has not erupted into federal monster.
There's inconclusive
Yet.
notes, drywall.
I'm gonna try and lie through my teeth on it then. Yeah, it says here that if they've already changed back for the night, that they are unable to change again.
It's written in some sort of old, like, vampiric.
Sorry.
It's vampiric. You forget, Ari.
Old vampiric.
Okay, fine.
It's like Old English versus Modern English. You're not gonna be able to read that shit.
Cheerio. There.
Pip pip
Okay,
cheerio.
Yeah, it says here that they're unable to turn twice in the same 24-hour sitting. So.
So we're okay, yay! Let's go. And she just like starts pushing Ro towards.
Yes. Yes.
Laurel goes reluctantly. And then he flashes purple and green.
You know, we're never gonna understand what you mean unless you tell us.
He's
Like,
got a
do you need
rope
to-
and note, and then walks away.
You need to like make us a color code thing.
She hands him a coloring book.
Doesn't he ink?
Why must you ask this now?
You made me ink!
Oh, you guys made me ink.
Alright, so, you guys all go back to the cave for the night. Nothing of note happens. You rest up for the night, and, the gates of Red Crest are open in the morning when the sun.
Are our horses gonna be safe outside?
Yeah, your horses there's plenty of room in the cave for the horses if you want to bring them in.
Does Snowball snuggle up and sleep with me?
Snowball and Thor curl up on the ground and just sleep. You're like in this, like...
Too much horse! Too much
No,
horse!
I'm in this warm cocoon of horse love.
I can sell that for a couple bucks.
I'll let Eddie come to me.
Arkhov, no. I heard that noise.
No, we're background conversation.
God damn it.
It makes me
With your
happy.
secrets. Oh wait, Aloria had the messenger owl.
He's not. He's just hanging out for now.
Hanging out. Okay, he's just my
So
bud.
she has an owl perched on her head and has two horses laying on her.
Oh my gosh, she has like this little owl nestled up sleeping on her, just going, ooh.
His name is, you know the owl,
Artemis.
Aloria. His name is Kieran.
Kieran?
Yeah.
Like Kirin or QI?
Keiran.
Is he famous for speed runs?
He's pretty fast, but,
Wait,
He's a real hoot.
wait, he's a nocturnal owl, so he's probably out hunting for noms right now.
Kieran,
Or overnight.
But you also have to remember that Kieran is used to 24 hours a day, night.
Oh, that's true.
You just don't want an owl sleeping on your head.
So
No,
he can be,
I love owls.
he and Kieran's a special owl. But good
He's
night.
a special boy.
Was that lightning in the parking lot again?
We're in the cave right now, right?
Yeah, you're in a cave.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, since Arkov's chest is still glowing and I have superior dark vision, can I just make a perception to see if there's anything? Just check out the cave a bit?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Let me. Like,
I'm not looking for anything particular, just looking around.
no, I tabbed out of it for a second to do something on Discord.
Damn.
It just looks like a cave. It's just a normal stalactite, stalagmite, ceiling, floor, all
No,
just
Holy
cave.
shit, it's a cave.
tonsils or giant tongue or anything like that.
No, you're not Jonah and the whale. You're fine.
Not getting Lord Jabu Jabu.
You're not getting Jabu Jabu. I know I've been on a Zelda kick the past week, but no.
I was making an Aladdin, bro.
Is there tonsils in the
And,
tiger?
I
We did have the uvula, but no tonsils.
I couldn't remember.
I guess they got surgery. Do tigers have tonsils?
I don't know.
Let's Google that later.
Horse love.
We already had to Google what freaking ostriches
Gelding.
eat.
And Rakashas or whatever.
Well, I had the book in front of me.
And about horses laying on the ground.
That's
we
the
didn't
funniest.
need to Google that. We was just a
I did.
They do have tonsils.
How about that?
It's so
And they
cute.
can get tonsillitis too.
Oh, poor babies.
And penguins have kneecaps.
Tonsillitis is the fucking worst. I've had it like multiple times. You do not want tonsillitis.
Imagine what a tiger
See that?
chafing with a sore throat sounds
I
like.
don't have tonsils.
It's so cute watching the horses roll around on the ground. They
It's
just
a baby.
flop. They just flop and they just go roll around all cute like. this
And you
big
just
ass
want to
horse.
hug them.
You're showing a horse video on stream.
Look at it.
Oh, hi, horsey.
But sorry.
For those who don't read too far into that phrase.
No, it's just like some people. Like,
What an angle when
some
we're talking
people,
about
if-
horse love in Aloria.
if their horse
Cease!
if their horse is like
Aw.
sick or something, they'll go out and they'll like sleep with the horse for the night. Like it happens
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like horses, you gotta be on top of that. Like if the horse is sick, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, horses are fairly
Fragile.
fragile creature. Yeah, they're pretty fragile.
Despite
How
being-
terrifying horses can be if they're carnivorous.
Actually,
No thanks.
Horses
The
with
size of
dog
cars,
mouths.
They would eat meat like the size of a toddler.
you
every
guys
day.
might be encountering something of that sort later.
Oh boy.
There were enough myths
Damn it.
about men eating horses.
No,
There's a
I
lot of horse
already had
carriages
it. I
around the
already
city.
had it written up.
There's a lot of horse carriages around the city, and I think about that every single time I pass them. Like if they just ate meat.
I already wrote something.
What if
That's how
llamas?
Elmer glue is made. They eat all the Elmers.
What if llamas ate meat? What if llamas were carnivores?
Then
Yeah,
Reaper's
no.
New Groove would have been a much more dark movie.
Okay, so the cave doesn't have tonsils, correct?
No, there's nothing. It's just a cave. It's literally just a cave. The outside of it, it's just like just a like not mountainside cave, but you guys are in like the hills now. Like there's caves still sometimes in the hills, and that's what it is. It's an old bear's cave.
Quick question: are the hills alive with the sound of music?
You hear ooh.
Ro pushes her out of the cave.
Rude.
Push a boulder in front of it so she can't get back in.
Actually, you
The
do.
horses would be upset.
You do hear just some sort of a weird, strange, haunting sound coming from outside, and it's the trees. It's the trees are singing.
Oh, yeah, so they're going like, ooh, sick burn.
It's the forest of sick burn. It's a forest of treants, is what it is. You've met some of the treants, and you've met them very well.
Meaning forest that closed the cave.
God, a sick
We see a branch point at Faust, and it comes back and puts two branches towards a knothole in its trunk, and then it points back at Faust.
If that
Oh
happens,
my
Faust
God.
will flip it off.
You just get a thumbs up from one of the treants. A little tiny baby treant runs up. It's like, yeah, and it runs off. But yeah, I think at this point, because that's a good stopping point, is getting in the cave for the night. So
Okay.
we
Okay.
will,
Cool, because I'm sleepy.
We will pick up.
I'm a lot of it.
We'll pick up on well,
Monday?
actually, yeah, we'll be starting.
Honestly, I kind of
on-
like the Tuesday schedule better.
Well, do you guys want us to? Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Because do you guys want to do Tuesdays or Mondays? Because next month we're gonna have to move to Tuesdays anyway. Because my schedule moves forward today. So I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't know. if
I'm
you
I'm
guys
fine with
wanna-
either, really.
Angie.
Same.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Arco?
Purple.
I will have to redo my streaming schedule, but should be just fine.
Are you sure? Okay. Yeah. No, my
How
days.
dare you, Ari, be so inconsiderate?
I can't help my days off though. They my days off. My days off move forward every 2 months. So like this month is Monday, Tuesday. Next month, and June will be Tuesday, Wednesday.
The only thing is 3 weeks from now, Tuesday will not work for me.
That's fine. Actually, if you guys want Tuesdays, we'll just do Tuesdays for now. And Angie, that's fine. We can take a day off. That's fine. That gives me a chance.
Gosh, NG, so inconsiderate.
No, I mean we already.
I'm kidding.
Angie, we'd already talked about that before anyway.
Yep.
I've already got it written in my book. But yeah, we'll just plan on Tuesdays and chat. So yeah, Tuesdays from this point forward, chat at 8 o'clock.
Hooray!
So, but yeah, no, thank everyone for watching. I know it was a little bit of a slower moving episode and we kind of got off track, but I think everybody's tired today and a little bit out of it, so I hope that was
And
decent.
Ari has to not die.
I don't know where, let me look at the
It's right above the house! Ah!
Let me look at the weather map.
Yeah, I made a mistake today. My friend bought me a coffee and dared me to chug the whole thing, and I did, so I've been out of it.
Ugh. I'm just tired.
Hey, it was coffee and it's college, so it was welcome either way.
I've goofed up my sleep schedule a little, but I gotta get up early because I have to run errands in the morning.
I forget, which is worse, a watch or a warning?
A watch or a what?
A warning.
Warning means it is coming. A watch means it might come.
Yeah, we got tornado watch.
Oh.
They're keeping on the lookout.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be up for a while anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, no, I hope that was decent, even as slow as it was today, so.
I was finally effective in combat, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that was nice.
Hooray! Oh hey, we won the hockey game.
Anything that could have been done differently?
No.
I had fun with it.
90%.
Anything anyone wasn't happy with?
I'm
Sorry,
really surprised Idris didn't ask about her mommy's dress.
That's what I forgot to roll perception on.
Oh.
I actually like Arkov's new, Faust's new design.
He a puppy.
Also, Ari, it was kind of almost into that, but is Eddie gonna be like my beast familiar sort of thing?
That's what I was gonna ask too.
Yeah, because that's what I was going for with like, I want this one and I'm keeping it.
With
Yeah,
that
you're a Beastmaster, right?
nat 20, I'm probably gonna say yeah.
What about
Yes.
Aloria with all the horsies?
Now you gotta look up-
Aloria
you gotta
might
look
get a
up that
horse.
whole ostrich.
Aloria might get one of the two horses.
She's gonna get all the horses.
And
All of them will
actually,
just
Angie,
follow
You
her.
rolled a 20, didn't you, as well for Eddie or Paul?
I think it was like at 18 or
I
19.
can't
thought
believe
you
that
rolled
happened.
that
I made a joke about.
He did roll. He actually, yeah, you did roll 20 on
my horse,
that
and she
for
does it
the.
just as I said.
Let me go back up. Hold on.
I
mean,
rolled
like-
a modified 20.
Aloria whistles for Thor, and like all the horses come to her, and they're like, "Yay!"
You rolled a 17, NG, so I might, if you can convince Magnus to let you have Paul, you can have it.
Okay.
But yeah, Aloria and Drywall get to keep their mounts because they rolled nat 20s.
Eddie will be my mount and my battle friend.
But yeah,
Umbrella,
no,
you could put steel shoes on your ostrich.
What about
teach you to
Faust
kick
and Frank?
what did you roll for Frank?
Modified 20.
I'll think about it. I'll have to think about it, because the nat
But-
20s I feel like should be rewarded.
Ro's the only one who doesn't get along with his damn horse.
I mean, it is Snowball.
I mean, by the way, when Ro gets on Snowball the next day, he's gonna see like
Imagine
that.
Ro, imagine
Snowball's
Ro
gonna
literally
have-
having to wrap his tentacles around the horse's neck and waist in order to stay on because it keeps trying to buck him off.
That mouse head. But no, you're gonna see like that Snowball has like braids with flowers in her hair and stuff. Also, Armored Hunter said Michi will get all the horses and Schmoogs will get all the doggos.
But yeah, no. If there's anything that you guys want me to fix or change, just let me know, because I want feedback. I feel like today's session was a little bit less than I would like it to have been, just because I've been tired. So
Yeah,
It's totally fine. I had fun with it.
No, but a bit. No, I had fun. It just felt like sometimes.
I thought it was a good session.
Also, Ari, considering the roles that I got with Shia LaPutu's ex, do you want me to tone it down? Because I totally will.
I'll do it. Because I need to decide what's fair and what's not. I'm not.
Okay, yeah, because that 16, I'm like, okay, yeah, I didn't even do that with Umbrella back in Phantasm's campaign.
We could alter the axe so it's kind of like Thor's hammer. So it's a giant magical great axe that only works sometimes.
I'll sit down and look at
Right
it.
mindset.
Well, yeah, because like that's what I was telling her originally. Is that like I'm only gonna use this if it's like okay, shit's hit the fan situation, and when everyone's asleep except for me and Fast, and we get 2 were-friends, that's like, yeah, I might want to grab the axe.
It
the other
works
issue-
after you eat
What,
meat.
NG?
The silver hand, the silver arm, it's really good, but I think in the interest of fairness, you saw how much damage it was doing.
But not everything you're fighting is gonna be silver weakness, so I think I'll leave that alone, just because it makes sense for it to be double damage.
Right, but it was
Yeah.
34 damage to that werewolf.
I mean, I'll look at it.
Alright.
I just saw a
Yeah,
picture of
Shia's
Yuri.
axe is just raw damage stats, so
Yeah.
fuck that.
I
Shia's
just saw the
axe is
cutest
just raw damage.
raccoon. Sorry, I got distracted.
Mythosia, I might pull you into voice later and we can figure it out.
Shia's axe only works when you dip it in blood.
But yeah, no, so...
Are you making the axe of fucking Muramasa voodoo?
Kinda. Like it's like Thor's hammer, and it's too heavy for you to lift unless you dip it in blood.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream real quick. Thank you guys for watching. The cast list, you can find everybody where their Twitters and their Twitches and the links that I have posted in the thing, that way everyone doesn't have to say everything.
Yay!
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Watching, you're awesome.
Don't explode.